All right, all right, all right. Here we go. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. It's a huge, massive day. There has to be more words for it. We're testing our grip strength. We've been not resting all weeks, but we've been kind of holding back just a little bit because today we're going to find out what exactly my hands are capable of. And it's up to you, the chat, the live comments, to decide how we test that. I've got a couple ideas of what we can do. I'm interested to see what you guys come up with. First, what I'm going to do, and what we've been doing a lot on the channel, is I'm going to do my contrast bath, right? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to stick my hands in this really hot water because it needs to warm up. If I can put my hands in the hot water and then the cold water and pump them back and forth multiple times, you're going to see a couple things. My hands are going to get really, really red, which is awesome. And at the same time, we're going to see, I guess, some blood flow. That new blood flow, that's going to allow me, just getting pumped up because it's going to be a big day. I'm going to go ahead, get started right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on now. That water's really hot. This is going to be a challenge. Before I even do the test itself, it's already going to be hard. So it's going to be really something to get after watch. We got group participation. So I will open the challenge window multiple times. Hey, Gripper Man, good to have you. I'm going to open up the challenge window multiple times tonight, and that's going to allow people to choose what it is I get to do and how I test it. So someone like Gripper Man, who's been here a couple times and knows what it's all about, maybe he'll come up with an idea. Maybe it'll be someone else. Bam, bam, bam. Here we go. This contrast bath is going to be nuts. I'm going to do 3 rounds, then I'm going to show you my hands because they're pale now, right? Check this out. This is how my hands look right now, right? I'm Minnesota. Obviously, they're going to be a little pale. See, same color. Watch me do this. We're going to start with the cold water. And what we do, we dip our hands in and we pump, 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 pump. And it is really cold. We're trying to drive all the blood in and out of the muscles. So here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's go. Hey, Gripper Man, how have you been today? Thanks for being here. Hit a like. Let's show this algorithm. Let's show everybody here what grip training is really about. And I'm just in there, pump, 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 pump. As soon as they're so cold, I can't even feel them and do this, I throw them. And this water's, it's very, very warm. It's about as warm as it can be without actually being hot. And we pump it. Pump, 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 pump. Here we go. Like. It's going to be a massive day today. I'm really going to get after these grippers. The whole reason why I'm doing this, I usually only do this pump, 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 pump. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I usually only do this on my active recovery days, but I'll show you the temperature down here. It's super freezing in Minnesota. I don't feel like I can put on my best show. That's so hot. That water's so hot. I don't feel like I can put on my best show if my hands are cold and the forearm is cold and there's no circulation. So I'm just putting my hands in here and I'm pumping them as hard as I can. Pump, 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 pump. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Big day today. Like it, like it, like it. Let's get after it. I hope partway through the stream we get some active participation and people are challenging, saying, hey, try this gripper, chest close this. I've got a lot of options, but it's up to you guys today. I'll start out with our 100 rep challenge because I got to get warmed up on these things. That's the cold water, that's the cold, and trust me, it's absolutely freezing. Here we go, hot. There you go, pump, pump, pump. The reason why we pump it like this, it exposes more surface area. If we put our fists in and keep them as fists, the water can't get in all the fun nooks and crannies, and it won't warm up or cool down the way we want it to. I'm splashing all over the couch, that's fine. I'm splashing all over myself, which you'll see, and the carpet. But that doesn't even matter. What matters is getting these hands warmed up. I really, and I 100% mean this, I want to get these just not on fire, but I want the blood flow to be as if I just finished a 20-minute session on a stair stepper. Here we go, here we go. One more round. I'll show you guys right now. So this is what we're talking about on the channel. We're doing a contrast bath. So start with the upper arm. Pretty pale, pretty pale. Do you see those hands? If you see, look at this. I haven't done anything yet today. I've done no work. Look at that vascularity. That's the whole point. When you do the hot and you go like this, boom, 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 and then you do the cold, bam, 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 you're forcing all that blood in and out of the hands and in and out of the forearms. Those are only 5-gallon pails. I wish those were 30-gallon pails. I'd put my whole body in there. You know, like football players do? It's not an option. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to hit another round. We'll come back. We'll check the hands. We'll show you the room temperature. I'll show you the room temperature right now. I'm actually pretty pumped up. Saturdays are my favorite day in here because Saturday, check it out, here's the temperature. Look really close, everybody. Do you see that? There you go. Now you can see that, right? Yep. 56 degrees. Zoom in on that. That's 56 degrees. I would love it. I don't really like hot weather, but I would absolutely love it if it's significant. Big John Grip Stuff, hello. Holy crap. Big John's Grip Stuff is here. Check it out, Big John's Grip Stuff. We're hitting some heavy grippers today, and we have a special treat. We have the Dynamometer. I'm going to go for some max squeezes today, and I want to see what numbers I can put up. So far, my personal best on that machine, and I'll show the machine in just a minute here. Maybe Big John, well, I'm guessing Big John knows what it is, because if you have a YouTube handle, Big John's Grip Stuff, yeah, I'm not going to show you anything, probably not show you anything that's new to you. I'm just doing this, I'm just pumping like, just like this. Stick around because we do a couple more sets of this. It'll take another 4 or 5 minutes. We're going to show some of the grip toys, then we're going to start warming up. As always, I'll answer grip questions. You can ask me about the North American Grip Championship. I'm the host of it next year. We rented out the Mall of America, June 14th. The strongest, and this is a fact, the strongest athletes, hand athletes, grip athletes in all of North America will be here that day. They're going to fly in. They're going to drive in. You're coming from Northern Canada, you might take a sled dog in. They'll probably toughen June 14th now that I think about it. But it's going to be sick. So if you have questions about that, I'll talk about that all day long. I'll talk about what people ever want to, but the thing not to forget is we are here to do one thing. Find our max crush grip in a variety of ways. Right now, the chat window is open. We have a challenge window today. Once I'm done with these baths, and I've done 1 or 2 warm-up sets, we're going to open up the audience, the viewer, the chat challenge, and you guys can type in. I'll show you the different grippers we have. I'll show you the Dynamometer, because somebody said that's how you say it. And we'll have fun with it. We'll figure out what people want to see. So, check it out again, right? Pale arm, no doubt about it. Pale arm. Not here, super red, super red. Now I'm going to grab this new grip tool. I'm guessing, I know for a fact some people know it. We get a lot of grip people on this channel, so take a look at this. Gripper man, how's it going? Did you train your grippers today? Look at this. See what we're doing today? This is the final boss. We get enough love in the chat, we're going to smash this thing. I'll do a brief demo, right? So it tests hand strength. Look at the handles there. You put your hand on it like this. I don't have chalk on now, and you wrap it. This side is knurled. I honestly don't know what they're doing on this side. Why are these vertical lines? Why are there vertical lines on there? But over here's the scale. And if you squeeze your fingers, you wrap it around a little bit. Do you see how it jumps? I'm guessing people can see how it jumps. So what you do is you say, all right, I'm at the gym, a couple buddies are around, let's see who's got the strongest grip. You wrap your hand on there, you get the fingers, and you go, boom, 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 boom. That was a very soft pull on my part, but we landed, as you can see, at 83.48. Now, you'll have to forgive me. I am all kinds of pumped up for today's stream. Now let's do the right hand. Still a soft pull. Watch the numbers. See how the numbers go up? 63, 92. That's testing our crushing grip. The other way we test our crushing grip on this channel, and what we do in a lot of contests, is we use hand grippers. You put the hand gripper in your hand. Maybe your dad, your uncle, your mom had this, and you shut it. Here's a warm-up set. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Gang, if you're just getting here, stick around. We're opening up the challenge window in about 2 minutes here, and we're going to let the audience do what we do sometimes. You get to pick the challenges. And if I meet your challenge, I just ask politely for a sub. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Yeah, man, give it a like. Boom, boom, boom. I am wired up. On gripper day, I am generally this wired up. This and squat days, although we don't do big squats in the basement. So, yeah, we'll get after it today. We're going to smash some stuff. This is just, look at that. We've got the G. It's a little hard to see. That's the Iron Mind. It's the guide. I'm going to do my last set of contrast baths. Here you go, everybody. Come on, let's get after it. Gripper Man's in here. Gripper Man, let us know if you're still here. He's probably got the best crushing grip, maybe, out of the people viewing. But take a look back there. While I'm mashing my hands and warming it up, you see, we've got 2 riddles. What has one eye but can't see? That's the easy one. The hard one, and I actually believe this one is very hard. I'm not convinced anybody will get this, says, I start with the T, and end with the T and have T inside. If you think you know what those are, type it out. Let's see who can get the riddles. Eventually, we almost always get people answering the riddles. Not many people get both most times. So, again, these are contrast baths. This is really warm water, borderline hot. This is really cold water. Not almost frozen. I wish it was. What we do is we put our hands in there, we pump it, pump it, pump it. We got to get all that good blood flow. We immediately go to cold water. We do the same thing. We're pushing the blood in and out. We're getting the circulation fired up. Does that make sense? Come on, guys. Thanks for finding the channel. Let's go today. Let's go today. Come on, like it, like it, like it. We're going to get after it. After this set, boom, 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 we're going to chalk up. We're going to get right into the training. Every Saturday between 3 and 4, we hit our hand grippers. We do grip other days during the week too, but we always save Saturday for the hand grippers. It's one thing I fell in love with when I got into grip training. And I understand there's lots of modalities to train your grip, but this is just one that I just absolutely can't say no to. Here we go, here we go. Come on, guys, let's go. Give it all a like. If you're popping in here, hit the like. It's like the doorbell. It's how I know you're here today. All right, last set in the hot, We're going to check my skin. Let's see how red the skin is after this. We'll towel off. We're going to start with the dyno. We're going to hit a soft number. We'll keep coming back to it as we warm up, because I expect that number to go up quite a bit. It's really hard. Think of it. Maybe people can't relate to all this, but think if you had to run a race, right? And you just walked into your basement. That's where I am. I'm in my basement. And all of a sudden you just had to run. That'd be really hard. You wouldn't be putting up good times, good distances. But if you jogged a lap, stretched, you'd be all right then. And that's what we're doing today. We're getting nice and warmed up. Do you see that? It's red, right? That's what I want. It's not red because it's cold. It's not red because it's hot. There's a lot of blood flow in there now. I absolutely love it. Boom, boom. Let's towel off now, because I'm going to get right into these grippers. Right there. Oh, leaf nut. Oh, leaf nut. Hey, no reading the chat. But leaf nut. Leaf nut, man, I don't know how you found it, but yeah, right? That was the easy one. No reading the chat. We've got a smart guy in here. What about the hard one? You got a shot at the hard one? Let's chalk up and get after it. Hey, I thank everybody for being here. We're putting the chalk on. This is how I chalk my hand. I lay my hand up flat. We got a little water left. We should probably cure that. Come on, water, get out of there. We don't want any water on the chalk. This is our awesome callus line from putting the back of the gripper there. You'll see that in a second. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to teach you how to do a quick chalking, because I'm guessing that some of you are just chalking your hand wrong and it is costing you. Now, if you're bench pressing or curling, you might not even need chalk. And if you do, you probably go like this. Right? Loosely coupled, you don't really think about it. Probably doesn't matter. When you're gripping, every point of contact is everything on your hand, more or less, is a potential point of contact. So I like to flatten the hand the best I can. Flatten it the best I can. Really get the chalk in there. And then, because I don't want so much powder on my hand, not so much that it's going to slip, right? Because now you've got like just a handful of dust. I knock it off like that. Now we're going to need to do that again. But first, we're going to do just the preliminary, the warm-up squeeze of the day. Dynamometer. My hand goes on this side. I apologize. Even when I do an easier squeeze, I make some funny noises. What I'm going to try to do, a lot of people, they'll walk out in front and go, bah! They'll shoot their arm down like that. And you probably are a little stronger that way. If I'm being honest, you probably are. But what we're going to do is I'm going to do it right in front of the camera with a bent arm. Until we go for a max. Then everything's out the window. We go for it live. I might stand on my head to get it. Oh, I reset it. The reason why you see it jumping around, because this is the end you squeeze. I think you see that, right? That's the gap between the handles. But because I'm wrapping my fingers around it, it's jumping up and down. So we'll do a quick reset. Nobody guess at this number. After I do this warm-up, this will be about 60% squeeze. Next time we do it, we'll have some live squeezes or live guesses. Reset. We'll go right into it. Ready? Okay. That's what I sound like at 60%. If you want to hear it, louder, stick around because I get a lot more guttural. Let me know that you guys can see that. Is that coming through very clear? You should be seeing 125.7. So I'm just going to hammer that in the chat. That was the opening. 125 left. Got him. Holy smokes. Ray Simpson, are you serious? Dang, dude. No reading the chat. Nice, Ray. Now let me do it in the right hand. I want to tell you this. My right hand, calloused as it is stronger than my left hand. So even though we're going to go about 60% and we got 125, my 60% in my right hand should most certainly, look, I'll be annoyed if it's not, should be higher. But let's do this. If I get 150 on this just as a warm-up, you guys got to like it. The reason why we like liking this is it shows it to more people. It pushes the algorithm, and I want everybody to grip train. Here we go. Okay. About 60%, 65%. We're at 169. Let's throw that in the chat. Don't want to lose that number. Ray, buddy, nice to see you. 169. Got him. We're going to come back to this in a bit. But the first thing we're going to do is some actual warm-up rather than just trying to show off some hand strength. So we're going to start with an easy gripper. We're going to walk our way through it. Here it is. This is a gripper. We love grippers on this channel. This is 53 pounds of strength, the Iron Mind. See that T? See that T? That's the trainer. It's 53 pounds of strength to touch these handles together. I'm going to do 10 reps just for a warm-up, But the way I'm going to do them is unique. I'm going to put it in my hand. In between each rep, I'm going to go like this. Okay? I'm just going to pass it each time, just like that. Well, I'll explain after. Let me get into it. Now that I'm all fired up and started, I don't want to wait. So it's set in my hand. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Always hold it. Always show it. That's a closed gripper. That's not. And to be honest, it's feeling extra, extra good. Gripopotamus? Oh my God, you guys read his name. That man's name is Gripopotamus. God dang, that's cool. Hey man, stick around. We're going to do better than that. If you're new here, the challenge today is if we get 20 new subs, we take on the final boss. These are all my grippers. The final boss is up there. He's the hardest. And we work our way down. Got about 119 grippers here. But right now, I'm going to warm up my left hand. I'm going to keep it going. All right. I set the gripper in my hand. I'm going to pass it through. 10 reps. Let's warm up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Got it? Nice. Now, I'm going to do 2 more warm-up sets with harder grippers, then the challenge window's up. And for people who haven't played along before, here's how it works. I say challenge window's open. You can challenge me to a certain number to hit on the dynamometer. You can challenge me to a specific gripper, not the final boss. That's a special occasion. And we let you, the viewer, decide what's going on. So, I'm going to use a slightly heavier gripper. We're not going to rest. I don't need that much rest. I'm at least young at heart. So I'm going to keep running this. Let's just go a little harder. Not much harder, mind you. We will have some very hard pulls coming up, but right now we're not there yet. Still warming up. So let's just hit another one. A little harder. See what we got. There's the handle. That's my hand on a handle. I reset it. It jumps a little bit because I get my fingers on it. But here we go. Let's give it a squeeze. A little more than 60% this time. Bang, 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 bang. All right, we went probably about 75, 80%. It's so hard. If you have one of these or have ever used it, it's impossible. It's impossible to just say, oh, I'll just kind of do it. You just want to smash it. So somebody remember this. Somebody type this in the chat so we don't lose it. Left hand, 164. Let's go right hand. Same thing. We're not going to go all out now. We're going to give it a nice, healthy squeeze. You see those numbers, right? 179. Okay, that's all right. I didn't squeeze it so hard yet. Can somebody put, well, let's round it down. Can somebody put 179 in their right hand? Yeah. We're going to keep this moving pretty quickly. That's the way I like to train. I don't love a lot of downtime. So let's grab the next gripper. We started with this one. Now we're jumping all the way up. This is not a lot harder. This is 25 pounds harder. And remember, after I do this one in each hand, then we're going to put the challenge window is open. People can challenge me. Dynamometer, I need to hit a different number. I need to get a certain amount of reps in some of these grippers. I'll walk you through a little bit of that in a second. First, let me knock this out. So, here's my set block. Let's hit those reps. Ready? I'm going to set it in my hand. 1, 2, 3. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom, hold it, shut it. There you go. Everybody sees that, right? That's how you do hand grippers. You go nice and slow. You find your cadence. I use this to make sure that each rep is being opened at least a minimum distance. I think that makes sense to everybody. There we go. Now, let me say this. For those of you that know something about grippers, whether you have the Beef Builders, the Iron Mind, start thinking about which ones I should be trying here. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, earthquake, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, one more. Pass it, and 9. I know everybody can see those handles shut, because when you close it hard, you can just feel, hey, thanks for the light, thanks for love, I really appreciate that. Braxton, thanks for writing that down. I appreciate everybody. Let's keep it going. Ah, no. Gripopotamus is Matt Cannon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, applaud. Most of you, some of you that follow the channel, we talk about Cannon PowerWorks every day. You see this? They measure these. When I send this gripper to them, or if you buy from them, this is a 1.5. They find a way. They have a strategy. They put it in a device, and they slowly touch the handles together. And right before the point of impact, they slide a very, very thin sheet of paper through them. And they say, all right, this is how much weight it took to touch these handles, and they rate your gripper. They put a absolutely bomb iridescent tag on there. See that? Don't you love it? We get grip people on here all the time wondering where they can buy this, and we get people asking about grippers all the time. So, before I do my next pull, left hand, we're going to go about 80% on the left hand, maybe 85%. Just type it down there. What is my goal? What should I be hitting? London lad, what have I won? Well, I don't know. Did you get the numbers right? Did you get the numbers right? Keep in mind, if we get 20 new subs, we're doing the final boss gripper. We're going to take an attempt at our world class. I tell you what, I might not close it with my hands. I will chest crush that thing and wind all the knurling off. Here we go, left hand. Going to go about 80-85%. We reset it. The jumping is because I'm setting my fingers on there. You see that? It's not that I'm cheating. 85%, 90% maybe. Look, what did we get last time? What do we got? 164. Well, we better beat 164 then, boys and girls. Ah! All right, 90. 190 in my left hand is actually pretty good. I can tell I am warmed up. What I've been so for the people that follow us regularly, what you know I've been training is a lot of volume. I'm not taking a lot of days off, but I'm doing different modalities. Now this could get interesting. Me going 85, maybe 90 in the right hand, we might even touch on the 200. Here we go. So I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to jam this against my hand meat, wrap that around. Here we go. 195. All right. A good pull. Again, we didn't go 100%. If we go 100% today, spoiler alert, we're going to go 100% for sure, we should smash on the other side of 200. I honestly believe that. Take a peek up here. We've only had 2 people get it right. What has one eye but can't see? That's a super easy riddle today. I shouldn't say super easy. It took me a second, right? But at least I got it. Now the second one, I start with the T, I end with the T, I have a T inside. For God's sakes, don't read the chat. Don't read that chat. Schmitz, hi. I just thought of another question. How do you feel about adjustable grippers? Well, I don't have a lot of experience, to be honest, with adjustable grippers. I don't. I know there's someone on here who has a lot of experience with it. Let's re-chalk. Let's go over one time, do a brief tutorial. This is how we chalk, remember. If you're going to bench press, you're going to arm curl. If you even want chalk, loosely coupled is fine. Whatever. When you're doing grip training or competing, do this. Please do this. Save yourself some headache. Flatten out the hand. Double it over if you can. And then paint that chalk in there. You want to hit every possible surface. Make sense? Because they're all points of contact. So I like to open it up and try to get all those lines. Then I slap it off, which sounds ridiculous because I don't need that much powder. I just want it in all the nooks and crannies. We're going to jump on another gripper. We're going to keep warming up here. John Welch, Tornado, Schmitz. You have so many... You know, I don't. Does anybody want to tell him what they think about adjustable grippers? I'm going to keep climbing up the ladder. Let's grab a fun one. Last one we did was 78, right? This was the 1.5. Came in at 78 pounds of pressure. Thank you, Cannon Powerworks. They do all the gripper work for me. Absolute studs. Let's make a healthy jump. We'll go right up to this one. I've got a lovely, I'm dying to show you. I've got a number 2 I think you're going to fall in love with. 95 pounds of pressure. See that? That's how hard the human hand, which is amazing by the way, has to squeeze to get those to touch. The Iron Mind 2. We're going to use our set block again. We're definitely going to use our set block again. So between each rep, this is what you're going to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a super difficult gripper for me. We've obviously bumped up the intensity. Let me just knock out 6. I'm going to hit 6 on this. And I'll say this. The challenge window is open. We have people in here that know about grippers. If there's a certain gripper from the Iron Mind collection that you want to see me try or rep out, say it. If you'd rather see me try that Dynamometer, I can't pronounce it, and hit a certain number, man, put it in the chat. And if we get 20 new subs tonight, we're going to try the final boss. We'll just do 6. 6 seems like a worthwhile task. Hey, who loves this noise? Ready? Who loves this noise? It can't just be me. It has to be other people as well. Gripper set in there. I'm going to pull it in rapid round and start. Yep. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More than I said I was going to do. Touch them. Show the handles. In a grip contest, here's our demo gripper, right? In a grip contest, when you go for your max gripper, this is what you have to do. You get it lined up in your hand. You show it. And I say, all right, Judge, ready? And you go. And again, this gripper sounds just as fantastic, mind you. You go, pass it through. Boom. And the judge will tell you if it closed it or not. Now, this one's super easy. We could play Jingle Bells. That's my version of Jingle Bells, by the way. So, left hand still needs to hit this. This is our friend, the 95. It's a pretty easy number 2. It's actually one of the easiest. But I'm going to do 5 reps in the left hand. Then after this, I'm going to get after it on the dyno again. What about that riddle? Do we have any smart people in here? Last night, they lit us up. Last night, people started asking their own riddles, if I'm being totally honest. 5 reps. Get them, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see that? I hold it up there and touch the handle so you can see them. Oxen, yeah. So Schmitz, that makes sense. If you want to travel, you can just take one adjustable. Yeah, man, that makes a lot of sense. Great for banging up. Oh, Matt Cannon's in the chat. Not a great browsing, but good for travel volume. Yeah, man. Well, maybe I should invest in some adjustables. 95, despite what Iron Mind says on the package, what 95 means is that's how strong it is. If you want to touch these 2 handles together, your hand's going to have to squeeze with 95 pounds of pressure. Now, we're chalking up again. We're going to get after it. I want to get a big pull. Oh, Mike, yes. Nice. About Iron Mind, number 2 stated to be 95. How does that work? That's a fantastic question. I don't know if I'm in the head place where I'm going to do that. I'll show you a chart. I will say this. I'm going to do a 90% pull on that dynamometer. What number do I need to get to earn your follow, to earn your sub? Put the number down that you think I'll get in my right hand or that I should try to get, knowing I'm going to go 90%. And for those that don't know, we've shown it a couple times now, This is the awesome, awesome toy. It's available from Canon PowerWorks. You put your hand on it. Those are the handles. Now, the handles don't move. Or they move fractionally, if anything, but they tug on this scale, and as you tickle it, tickle, 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 it jumps up and down, right? Don't worry, 34 is very doable. So I'm going to show a chart to kind of illustrate a couple things about strength of hand grippers. Can you show your face? Well, I can do that right now. I tell you what, though, I will say this. Can we get a couple people lighting up the chat and telling me what number I should try to hit on the dyno? This is my face. This is my face holding a gripper. This is my face closing a gripper. Or if it's a really hard one, it looks different. But yeah. Am I the person you were looking for? Chalk. Quiet bunch of folks. We got a couple takers on the riddle. That's awesome. But people are too. Yes! Randall Taylor, yes! 178. Thanks, friend. Hey, anybody else think there's a specific number? MB Bird, 198. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I appreciate the activity. I'm going to squeeze the dyno now. I'm going to go about 90 or 95%. 198 should be right around that number, but I really hope to beat it. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Left hand first. Let's be a tease. Let's just be a tease and go left hand first. So this is going to be about 90, 95. Oh, Brick Powerhouse. He's one of our favorites. Oh, left hand, left hand, left hand, left hand. 180. We still got a little bit more in the tank. Left hand. We're going to go 90, 95%. I'm liking these numbers, though. 200, that's legit. Oh, didn't see the face? That looks the same it did a couple seconds ago. Again, this is how I look. So I look holding the gripper. This is how I look when I've shut a gripper. So I look just like my brother, if you know him. Those numbers that you guys are guessing are fantastic numbers, and I love it. Again, I'm going to go 90, 95%. If I don't smash those numbers at, you know what, I actually hate saying that. 212 is the right. Oh, God, you guessed my left one like dead on. I'll go about 90%. Ready? Earthquake test. Dynamometer. Here we go. Come on, gang. Zero it out. Actually, let me throw some more chalk on. I don't know how many, I should have 4 or 5 max pulls in me. I honestly believe that. But let me be chalked up and ready for each one. I don't want to half-ass anything. And the last number, 212, is 100%. All right. Here's 95%. Ready, boys and girls? It's me getting my grip on there. About 95%, 219. Thank you, everybody. I will say this. If I beat your number, if you wouldn't mind subbing the channel, I'd appreciate the hell out of it. And remember this. Like it says in the pinned comment, if we get 20 new subs, this is the final boss. This is the final boss. It's 270 pounds. 275 pounds to touch these handles together. The last one I just did, and yeah, the last one I did, I repped out pretty easily. Good for me, great to be me, was 95 pounds. What does that mean? That means that this other one is kind of almost 3 times as hard. So I'm going to start warming up a couple things after we look at this. Now, we have a great friend in the chat. He may or may not be here. Canon PowerWorks. They do everything right when it comes to grippers. So oftentimes people will say, whoa, you have a number 2? It's 95 pounds? What the heck? Well, if you look, the average number 2 that they rate is 104. Can you see that? If I zoom in, is that better? If I push away, is that better? And the one that comes up most often is 102 pounds of pressure. So when we're squeezing some of these, even this one here comes in at 98. Yeah, it's harder than the last one. Still pretty dang easy. I mean, if you think about it, that's still pretty dang easy. And what I really love that they do over there, look at this. They can file your hand gripper. They take some of the metal and remove it. The value, the reason why you want that, let me get my demo gripper. So, when you do a hand gripper, note my hand. It's shut now, right? You see the position? But what if there's a way I could increase the range of motion so that my hand, rather than having to go here, had to go here? What if I could teach myself? What if I could make myself better in that range? Better in that range. Well, he's a professional. I used to do some hack jobs. Some absolute, here, let's do another one of these. Some absolute hack job, file jobs. But when he does it, it allows the handles to come closer. Gang, that's what we want. A more complete range of motion? Hell yeah, because you're going to strengthen tendon, ligaments, muscles, and your CNS past that. So once you go back to a regular hand gripper, watch this. So, okay, I've been training my beyond the range, boom, boom, boom. It literally sounds like this. And your body's going to keep squeezing. It's like, well, what the hell? It forgot that that's the normal width. So it's about changing up your training, different ways. For example, maybe this won't be that exciting, or maybe I'll do a 3-finger pull. This 3-finger pull won't take much out of me. We still have to go 100% in each hand. 3-finger pull coming up! 135. Now, what happened there? Was the problem, and I'm asking this, we got smart people, we have Matt Cannon in here. Was it such a wimpy number because I didn't have the strength of the pinky, or was it a wimpy number because it's stuck on the back and it's harder to get these other fingers to close? Any thoughts? Somebody knows something. I can't imagine my right's going to be much better. Pinkyless. Yeah, man. We saw the pinky, whether it's the strength itself or whether the pinky is, I don't know, blocking us. Pinky's the deal closer. Dang, dude, it really is. Good pull. Hey, guys. No, good squeeze. Really? You guys are happy with that. Thanks, man. Coin clippers. Yes. You guys are so smart tonight. You really get it. Thanks, gang. I'll say this, though. I'm going to check in a second. What I really want to show next, there's another thing you can do with hand grippers, and I don't know if a lot of people know this, so let me demo this. Some of this might be, well, my face is probably too close, but this might be cringeworthy. My apologies. So what we've been doing so far is doing hand grippers, right? We're strengthening our hands. We're testing our crushing grip. What does that mean? You remember when you're old, kind of a jerk uncle, when you were still young and he wasn't? You're like, oh, put her there. You grab your hands and go like this. And it sucked because he's old, but he was still stronger than you, pre-puberty. Well, we're working that. Now we put these in our hands and we crush them to build the strength. The other thing I'm going to do tonight, this gripper is 95 pounds of strength. See that? 95 pounds. We used to bend nails. You'd take a big spike or a nail or iron rod, and you'd either go like this, or my preferred method was this. But at some point, it's kinked, and the wrist isn't in a position to finish it. So what we used to use our really hard hand grippers for was this. Watch this. Chest crush coming at you. Lace your fingers, so you're using hand strength, right? Fingers and wrists are still in play, forearms, but you really get it close, and you go, bah! And you throw your chest into it. So, you guys see that, right? I don't know. I'm trying another theory. It's actually super painful, and if I show it, look really close, please. You see how it's still yellow? It should look white-yellow there. Do you see that? What does that white-yellow tell us? Well, it doesn't tell us anything good, gang. There was way too much pressure in that part of the body, but I'm going to pick a heavier one now. I'm going to keep hitting these in a second because I want to find out two things. What my max dynamometer is. We're doing that. I want to figure out what my max chest close is. This gripper is not useful for that. This is 7 pounds of pressure. My nieces and nephews are coming over for the Super Bowl. All of them will hammer this shut. It's really cool, though. They're for kids, CPW stamp. If we were here, forensic team was here, CPW has their fingerprints over frickin' everything we do. That was a 95. It wasn't hard. A lot of people think about the Iron Mind number 3 as a classic gripper to close, right? Boom, boom. So let's try a number 3. We just did a super easy number 2. Let's do an easy number 3. We'll go back to our friend the Dyno, and then we might do some regular gripper closes. But people understand why we do this, right? It helps with bending. But I also think if I train like this and mix it up in a way I haven't done in a while, it's going to help make my hands tougher, stronger. Maybe there's a little risk of injury going through this. But what's life without a little whimsy? I'm going to go for 4 closes on this. Last night on the stream, we messed around with this a little bit. You know what that did? That just pumped me up. That just sparked my interest. So let me just do a little breathing. This is not a give me the 5. I think I'll get it. If I don't, I'll rest. I'll come hit it again. But I tell you what, I do want to see how hard I can go. Let's just do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was so hard to get into position at first. That absolutely sucked at first. I'm still going to go harder. I know I can beat the 135 because I hit a big number last night, so I know I can do that. Speaking of big numbers, I'm going to have a couple max attempts on this tonight. I'm going to go max attempt in my left hand. While I re-chalk, do one of 2 things. Well, one, if you haven't already subscribed, hit like and subscribe. Because if we get 20 new people, I already showed you, there's a massive nasty gripper walking around this basement. This spring, by the way, should probably be on a truck, something crazy like that. But we're going to try to do some work on this one if we get 20 new subs. Or the riddles. You see the riddles? What has one eye but can't see? I start with a T, I end with a T, and I have a T inside. Let me chalk up. We're going to get after it. I really want to see what I can hit. Let me know what I should be getting numbers-wise on these, gang. I'm really curious what you think is possible. I mean, I'm feeling pretty good, so I think I can hit a decent number. We're about halfway to our sub goal. If you wouldn't mind, hit that sub. We're going to unlock the final boss. What do we want to see in this left hand? What's a good number to get in the left hand? I'm going to go for it. Ty, good to see it. Jesus, the way, the truth. Yeah, man, probably. Oh! Tribes Mendez. Don't read his response. He knows what he's talking about, but don't read his response, okay, gang? If you do that, you're going to ruin it. I should be writing up there, by the way. Don't check the comment. Don't check the chats. I guess I didn't. T-Butt. Is your grip better now after competing in strongman? Significantly. Competing in strongman made my hands so much stronger and made me, is it pounds? Hi, buddy. Start panting like a dog. I'm going to be panting like a dog, whether you request it or not in a couple seconds, my friend. Hold on. It's in pounds. This is what I love about this piece of equipment. Besides being super accurate, there is a way, unit. See that? We're in pounds. I don't know if it's pounds foot torque. I don't know if it's pounds cubed. I don't know that much stuff. Now we're in kg. We are going to, because I'm more familiar with pounds, we are going to be doing it pounds though. So light it up. Let me know. I'm going to go my absolute hardest, balls to the wall squeeze in the right hand. First, we're going to do the left one again, but I'm going to go really hard in my right. And I'm just curious. Sigma, what's up? How's it going? DTV. Hey, buddy, start panting like a dog. Yeah, I still see you. I won't be panting in my left hand. Let me know what I should hit in my right hand. I see the numbers coming and keep them flying. If I beat your number, you owe me a sub. This is max effort left hand. I love going for max efforts, but is it nerdy that I have like a small amount of adrenaline going? I'm being dead serious when I say it. I have like a small amount of adrenaline going. Wrap it up good. That's the best I've done in my left at 100%. I'll come back and try it again. So let me put that in the chat. I've never got that in my left. I still think there's room for more in the left. Okay, somebody said 130 in the right. Eye of the storm. Oh, Eye of the storm? Holy crap. Hey, we got to give him credit. That's actually not the answer we were going for, but he's 100% right. That counts for sure. Keep writing down what you want to see me get in the right hand. I'm going to upgrade my chest close. We got the 135. That was the Iron Mind 3. Let's make a jump. Let's go up to a hard one. Let's do this. We just did one that's 135. We can go up to the 150. So look at this. It says 150. I'm sure everybody can see that, right? Do you guys know what that means? That means it takes 150 pounds of pressure to touch these two handles together. Boom, boom, boom. We sure as hell are going to do that now. We're going to do a chest close. My chest close, and this has to be, I think most people probably have this problem that their chest close is probably stronger than their regular grip. Here we go. Hit this for 3 reps. Let me know if I close it or not, please. All right. Not so bad. You know what might happen? I can't say this for sure. I shouldn't say this at all. I can't say it for sure. Panting of the dog coming in 30 seconds. We might actually get 200 plus on the chest close tonight. It doesn't feel amazing in the palm, so do you see that line? That's where the handle was digging in. Admittedly, it kind of sucks. Like, I'm not pumped about that, but that's life. Like, who cares, right? Let me chalk up. We're going to come back. We're going to do a max pull in our right hand. The challenge window is open. You can keep it open. One guy's challenge is to have me pant like a dog, which I'm going to do after I hammer this. I appreciate all the comments. Wow, you guys are smart. You guys are really smart. Answer number 2 is treatment. Oh, God. Whoa. That's like third level thinking. I want to talk about that in a second. Thanks for being here. If you like this, hit a like, but subscribe. If we get 20 subscribers, we're going to try the final boss, more of a King Kong gripper, really. We're going to go for a max squeeze on the dyno. I have no idea. I won't be able to see it because when I do this one, I am actually going to hold it out arm's length. I'd prefer going down, but it's more fun if you guys can see the number jump, I think. So once I do this, I'm going to have to come back, hold it up in front of the camera to see what I actually got. Does that make sense? And the guesses, let's see, we got, Ayo, Lord Alcatraz, it's great to have you here. 246, holy smokes. All right. What do we get? Oh, brick house. Brick house. How did you know? Look at that. Are you kidding me right now? He called 246, did brick house, who actually is super smart and built some cool equipment, and I got 245. That's pretty damn close. But for all you other cats, if I beat your number, DT, you had one, some of the other folks had one. If I got a bigger number than that, would you mind subbing? I would absolutely appreciate it. What I'm going to do now is hit a couple hand grippers because what I honestly believe I still have some more warm-up to do. Yeah, let's do another hand gripper. I'm just trying to think through this. We had a guy in here with a hell of an answer. Oh, yeah, Shane, buy one of those. You need to go to Cannon Powerworks. He's a great buddy. He has a great shop. He'll get you the equipment you need. They do everything grip. Yeah, www, as if we need to say that, cannonpowerworks.com. Go check it out. They're super reasonably priced too, by the way. There was another guy who ended up buying one after seeing this, and he told me he was pumped about it. So here we go. We're going to get some good blood flow. Let's keep it going. I still think there's a shot I can squeeze a little harder. The reason why I'm so impressed by, was that Tyler? Yeah, by Tyler. Oh, Eric the Icebox. Yes, man. Hey, those of you who are saying sewing noodle, you're the smartest people ever. You guys are crushing it like this, and it took me a hot second. And to be honest, I couldn't get the second one. I had to look up that second one when somebody told me that. So here we go. Hey, isn't this noise sweet? We're going to do 5 reps right hand. We're keeping it primed. After this, we're going to try closing the 3.5 with a chest press, a chest crush. Let's just do the 5-6 reps we need to keep the muscles going. 1, 2. Bad set. Start over. None of those count. That counts. Got it? Although, this is what I felt on that last one. We're beginning to tear open again. That's the life of a gripster, right? We have a lot of people in the chat now that do grip a lot. I know because I know you guys. And tell me some of you other guys don't have this lame problem. I'm going to chalk up. We're not taking a lot of rest tonight. I'm going to chalk up. I'm going to go for another hard chest press. I appreciate it. But the reason why I'm so impressed with the guy that said treatment is because it does start with a T. It does end with a T. The word we were looking for was T, T-E-A, like in a teapot. And treatment literally has T in it. Treatment literally has the word T in it, so I thought that was badass. Is the answer to the question so Neil? Yeah, man, it really is. Sigma Sim. What starts? Hey, check it out. Read the chat. We've got a guy. I'll read it verbally. We've got a guy here. He says, what starts with E and ends with E but only has one letter? I do not know that one. I have no idea what that one is, to be honest. I will say this. We have some smart people in here. I honestly believe someone in the chat's going to get that. What jump should we make? Let's make a ballsy jump. Let's make a bold jump, shall we? So look at this. Let me turn it around. This gripper, see that? It's the Iron Mind 3.5. It says COC. On the handle, participate. It says Captain's a Crush. That's how you know it's an Iron Mind. And this one is rated. Look at these iridescent tags. Aren't they sick? Don't you just love it? Do you just want to buy more grippers and get them rated just to have more tags? I do. And if we look over here at Mr. Cannon Powerwork, his chart, which we reference a lot, it's actually slightly lighter. The average 3.5 is 175 pounds. And we're going to use then that's 172 for a chest crush. So if nobody has a problem with it, I'll do that. Synchro, hello, hey, how are you? Dr. Lord Stinky Butt the... Oh, I didn't pant like a dog for the gentleman who's probably gone. That's just me recovering from all the heavy work we're doing. Hey guys, sub the channel. I think we're pretty damn close. If we get to those 20 subs, we're going to bust out. We're going to have an honest go on this one. This next gripper we're going to do is about 100 underneath it, pounds of pressure. This knurling is super sharp. Slipping, this will not slip out of my hands. If I miss this, and my goal is to hit 3 reps with it, if I miss this, it will not be a grip thing. All I ask is the people in the chat, take a look and let me know if I actually get my 3 reps. We're doing this for 2 reasons. We might get back into bending and this helps finish off a partly bent piece of metal, right? The other reason is I'm trying different modalities to work out my hands to see if they help, well, in the other modalities. You want to do this when you squeeze, get it set right, bring it right to your chest where you're strongest. Let's make this thing our... Ah! That really sucked. So this is why it sucked. You see that white line? You can see a little line there. Maybe, oh, it's more prominent here. Look. That is from the handle digging in really hard. The hand isn't really designed to have something pushing 172 pounds of pressure with a sharp edge into your skin. I don't care what it's designed to do. I honestly believe if you train it, you'll toughen up and you'll get much stronger and better at it. That's kind of what we do on the channel every day. Thank God for people like Eric. Eric's been here since the beginning. He's seen all the mistakes and all the growing, everything we've done. Because stuff to icebox, yeah, it is. Survivors don't get buried. Ow! Sigma, look at all these. Dude, you guys are really smart. You don't bury survivors, they don't. Oh my God, Deesville is here. The gang's in rare form today. We're getting a lot of the local guys. I love it. Hey, let me ask you this. I'm gonna take like 30 seconds before I do another max effort on this. 2 things. Where are you guys from? I'm St. Paul, Minnesota. Curious where you guys are from. I always like to know where the folks are coming from. So let me re-chalk. We're gonna hit this. Got it? Does that sound like a plan? It is feeling good though today. I think we can get some big numbers. All right, I'm re-chalked. Let's hit it, guys. Let's see what we can do. Left hand first. I'm actually going to move this to the side, right? Going to move this to the side so that I can give it a proper squeeze with my left hand. We'll zero it out. I think the best that we got, what was it, like 195, 197 in the left hand? I'd like to think that we can beat that. It's not guaranteed. We've done some volume at this point. 1, 2. Slightly under our best. Let's chalk up. Let's hit the right. Man, how do you guys know all these things? I'm being serious when I say that. You guys have a lot of good answers here. It's really sick hearing all the guesses and seeing what you're up to. Where are people from, by the way? What did we think on that? Did we figure out where most people are from? All right, click over here. 9 subs away from trying the Grandmaster. Oh, it's not really the Grandmaster. Of this collection it is. Let's go right. In fact, we'll do this. Last time we got 245.1 in our right hand. That was our top pull. What do you think I'll get this time? Am I stronger now that I'm warmed up? Or am I simply more fatigued and good freaking luck doing better? Toss the number down in the chat, gang. What's going to be coming up next for the chest crush? So we got the 172. And it was painful, right? It was painful, but we still got our closes in. Everything counted, so that's awesome. So let's keep making good jumps. What if we did this one? Oh God, that's going to be really hard. Well, let's do it anyways. Do people know what this is? Have people seen this? This one rates 188 pounds. Come on, let's go. We're going to get it. It is the Super Elite. This is a Tedding, a beef builder, Super Elite. I'm going to mess around. I'm going to chest crush this. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to take a swipe at these things. Hi, Joey. Good to have you, Joey. Carrie Mitchell, probably the mom. Hey, guys, if you're just tuning here, hit the like button. We love it. Sub the channel. If we get 20, we're taking out the final boss. I will give the final boss an honest hell of an approach, a hell of a squeeze. I don't know what will come from it. We might get it. No human has actually closed this one with their bare hand, but there is a guy out there who's dang close. The one we're doing is 188. The last one is 172. We are all chalked up. This sharp knurling, honestly, we could have put peanut butter on our hands. Probably wouldn't have mattered. It's not going to slip. I'm going to take my hands and I'm going to slide them this way because it's better leverage. If I put them all the way up here, I could take my Iron Mind trainer and I wouldn't get it. But I think if I go near the edge, I got a serious shot. And god dang, I'd like to do it. So let's do it. On this one, I'll try to get 3 reps. That's really what I'd like to get. I still need to refine my technique from where it used to be. Let me know if I get it. I heard it. I don't know if you heard it. And the other thing, look at this. It might be hard to see that. Could you see the ends of the handles? I know you can see the knurling. When I say they're sharp knurling, that's what I mean. That was decently painful. You can see it stopped right there in the hand. I actually love it. I actually think it's super cool. So we slide back to our chart. We just did a Super Elite. Average strength's 195. We got kind of a loser. We got kind of a dud, kind of an easy one. Let's do this. We'll take a junior. These are made for children. You heard that right. This was designed for a child, not for me. Let's just get a little blood flow. I'll read a couple. Iron grip trainer, which number? Oh, dude, we got another guy who knows grip? What is going on? All the grip people are finding it. That pumps me up, gang. That pumps up. Hey, sub it so you don't ever leave us. Turn on those notifications. The world class is coming up. If we can just get a couple more. I think people know this, but because somebody brought it up, we're talking about the Iron Minds. This one takes 53 pounds of closure. This is the trainer. See that T? I'm going to go get the Iron Mind number 4. The Iron Mind number 4. Holy shit. You know what? Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I try not to curse. You know what we could do? I'm just realizing this. I actually have this. This is pretty rare. This is decently rare. For those that know, and obviously a couple of our guys know about it because they're talking about it right now. This is the Iron Mind number 4. Here. There we go, the 4. It's got on both sides. It only rates out at 200. That's not, well, look, that's really hard. I don't think anybody in the chat can close this one. 200 pounds to touch these handles together. A couple humans can do it, not many. But it's only 200 pounds. And my point in saying that is if you look at the chart, Cannon Powerworks, the average one is 213. In fact, the lightest they've ever rated was 198. And the heaviest is 228. So I have, by all accounts, a super, super easy one. So I'm going to hit the dyno in my right hand. I'll chalk up. The left hand hit about the same max number, about, pretty close. And I'm hoping / thinking there is a chance that my right hand can get a better number. We've done a couple pretty good pulls today. Maybe there's something left, maybe not. I'll say this. Coming up next, after we hit this big dyno, we're doing certification closes. I'm trying to figure out, I'll do it left hand just to show. So take a look at this, please. You see that? Captains of Crush. You get this from Iron Mind. It's a credit card. The way you certify on their gripper, anybody can go in their backyard and do this. Well, hey, I closed it. But if you want notoriety, if you want the certificate signed, if you want to be on their site, if you want to be part of their marketing materials, you actually have to shut the gripper like this. You put it in your hand. Come on, hand. Come on, hand. And now you can't close it. You have to pass this through. It's really hard. I have slightly longer than average hands. And look what happens. My pinky is falling off. Doesn't matter. Those are the rules. And only now is it passing through. And then you go for the close. So it's not a gimme. It's actually pretty hard doing it that way. Mash Monster, Iron Gripper, that's a lie. I'm 6'10", 420. I can do it. Holy crap. Hey, Sanam, I appreciate being live and makes me inspired to work out. Hey, thanks, man. Sub the channel. I appreciate it. I really do appreciate that. We go live all the time. I actually think it's pretty fun. I like doing stuff like that. Now, I'm excited about this. See this? We'll explain it real quick, then we'll go for a crush. I actually, you know what? Since there are grip people on here, I want to ask you guys this. What do you think? So, okay, so the first part, those are the handles. You put them in your hand, big surprise, and you squeeze. And yes, I will make that noise, but more nasally, guttural in a second. And as you're doing that, you're squeezing as hard as you can. The numbers are reflecting the strength. And eventually, it knows when you squeeze your hardest, and it says, hey, Jeff, today, you just pulled with 51 pounds of pressure, which it ought to say, try again. The thing I can't figure out, you see this knob? If you twist this, watch, the handles move further apart. Or you can put them super close together. This is where it was. And my question to you guys, do you think if the handles are closer together, will it be easier to put up a big number? My PT says muscles are strong when they're long. His point being, if the handles are farther, let's just squeeze it either way, who cares? If the handles are farther apart and your muscle's longer, he says it'll actually be stronger. So, I'm going to give this a big squeeze. I appreciate it, everybody being here. Let's see what we can do. The best I got early in the stream was 251. No, what was it? 245, 245.1. If I beat 245.1 this time, would y'all mind subscribing? Let's get a big, big pull. 100%, nothing less. Oh, no, that's not for sure. No, that's not harder. So what does that tell us? On our 7th squeeze, we're starting to see a little bit of decline potentially in the max output. The fact that we got the 245s, we're pretty pumped about that. So let's do this. I'm still chalked. Let's work up the ladder. Should we work up the ladder? We want to find out, and we've already done some grip work, that's fine. We want to find out what can we shut Ironmind certification rules in both the left and the right hand. And I'll say this, we've got some riddles up there that people got. Good job. How about this one? Let's see if anybody can get this one. Ready? I only go up. I never go down. I only go up. I never go down. We're going to do Ironmind certification left. Then we're going to try the number 4 in a chest crush. So let's just keep it simple. Let's jump up just a little bit. 73 pounds. 73 pounds. There we go. Go. Come on, wrap those fingers. Great. This knurling is just nuts on this one. Let's make sure it goes through. Passes the sniff test. Yep. Got it. A little fatigued or not, and I kind of knew this. I knew that I'd be getting the number one. The number 1. Do this. Put a Y or an N. Put a yes or no in the box. Let me know. Your blood pressure. Fantastic. I think leverage is lost due to finger placement. I actually feel the same way. I really do. I love the blood pressure comment. Type yes or no, Y or N if you're lazy. I'm going to chalk up. Can I chest crush this? A chest crush real quick, and then I'll chalk, is going to involve me going down, putting the handles between my hands, linking the fingers, mind you, like this, and going, bah! Will I be able to shut the number 4? And trust me, I'm way better chest crushing than regular grip. I think all the old strongman days has really built up my chest and shoulders. I'm curious if people think I can get it. And yeah, that's a hell of a guess. Duck. Appreciate it, brother. Hey, everybody who's just finding us, I appreciate it so much. If it's not a huge ass, sub the channel. I love doing it. I love getting people in here, having the conversation. It's really fun. And the blind one eye but can't see. Oh, God, he's right, too. Number 1 is rough. I can do it with one hand, but not the other. If you're missing a finger. Oh, yeah, that would make it really rough. That'd make it super rough. So what we'll do is, before I crush this number 4, I actually think I will get it. We did credit card close the 73 in the left hand. We're moving to the Iron Mind credit card closes now. And we got one with 73 pounds of pressure. The thesis tonight, what we're working on, what we're working through is Jeff Peterson, St. Paul, Minnesota. I've been training my grip 3 times really hard during the week. Sometimes a 4th one where it's levering and just forearm work. A lot of people, and they might be right, would say that's far too much repetition and volume. I think I'm going to respond better to that. We break this out twice a week to see where we're at. We're also throwing in different training modalities. I don't think you'll find a lot of people who are working on chest crushing in an attempt to bring up their hand strength, right? But that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to do right now. Iron Mind number 4. Ready, 200 pounds. I'm going to do a couple breaths, and we're going to try to slam these handles. Because it's so hard and I have to push so hard, I'm hoping my skin doesn't actually cover the handles themselves. Let me know if you can or can't see it. In fact, I'll try to put it more in the palm. A little less advantageous from a strength standpoint, but from a visual, probably be easier for you. Come on, piece of shit. Go. Come on, let's go. Rather be... Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be tough. There's no way you could have seen that. I felt like they touched. God dang it. That pisses me off that it wasn't clear and obvious. I'll try it again in a second. I think I got her just so hard to... It's just hard. Just hard in general. It's freaking painful and all that stuff. Let me go ahead. Let me hit a certification in my right hand. I want to see, remember, what I can close using the Iron Mind credit card rule. We got a gripper in the left hand that was rated at 73 pounds of pressure. We shut that one down, no problem. The right hand is stronger, so let's do this. Let's just jump up to one. That's 86. I think 86 pounds of pressure is actually quite doable for this hand. So let's get after it. Let's make it happen. Sitting in the hand like that. Got a credit card right here. We're going to place it in between those. We're going to go like that. Sound good? Sounds good. Okay, great. All right, so it's in the hand. Now we've moved on to the closing portion of the evening. It's really hard. Look at how wide you have to let it open up. So we got in the right hand, we got one that's rated 86. Let's put that on the board. We're going to go right into the left hand. 86. There's still room in each hand. Oh, God, that 6 is atrocious. Somebody call the atrocious police. 86. We will be using whatever numbers we get, whether we love the numbers we get or whether we don't love the numbers we get. The important thing is we're going to use these to do some of our measuring. Once you know how strong you are on something, right, then you can go and you can build programs after it. I still have the marks from that number 4 in my left hand, and I definitely still feel it. I don't care. I'm going to chalk up and try that guy again in a little bit because I'm super annoyed that it wasn't audibly or visually obvious that I closed it. We'll do a quick pan over here if you take a look at this. These are all the hand grippers we have at our disposal tonight. We hit a 73 in the left hand. Let's make a jump. Let's go up about 10 pounds. So from that 73, I'd like to see us, you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see us in a nice 80. Yeah, I'd like to see us in a nice 83. Oh, we can't. It's a filed gripper. We don't want to mess with any filed grippers right now. So we'll just go to the 84. This is almost, mind you, almost what we just got in the left hand, in the right hand. So we're going to do a big set. We put the handle right behind our line of calluses. We slide it together. We wrap it around, our fingers around the handle, but then we have to pass this through. There we go. Come on. I'll be annoyed if I don't hammer this shut, and I mean hammer it shut. Got to pass it through before we close it. Got it. So the left hand still has some juice. And that really makes me happy because, to be honest, the right hand just feels like it's a little worn down already. Now, granted, we've been doing some pretty intense stuff, so I guess it's not a super surprise. But let's go with what we just did. We hit the big 84 as it were. We have 2 riddles on the board. Some people have gotten them. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know that anybody has gotten both of them. I know that people have gotten one of them. I'm going to jump. I'm going to hit my right hand now. So what you're going to see next is I'm going to take a gripper, harder than the one that's 86. I'm going to put it in my hand. I'm going to set it. I'm going to pass the Iron Mind credit card through. You can see it's literally theirs. And we're going to ask the chat, which one should we do it with? You know what we should do it with? We should do it with this one. We should do it with this 95. We'll ask the chat and say, hey, chat, did we or did we not actually shut it? I don't think I need any more chalk. Honestly, I think I've got enough chalk. We've still got the lines from that for our attempt on the number 4, which isn't that big a deal. It's slightly annoying. Honestly, I should be able to hammer this shut. We've done a lot of volume. Doesn't matter. I should still be able to hammer it shut. I got a great set. Now we have to let it open. Just slide the credit card through. Come on now. Come on. That's closed. I stand by that comment. That was closed. That was hard though. That wasn't an easy close. We got it. That one's 95 pounds of pressure. What we'll do next Saturday, we might start with this. I still like doing it. It's good training, but it's not actually giving us, if we're being honest, 95. Yes, that's how my 9s look. It's not giving us a true barometer of what we can do. And my gut says a lot. First, that you're hungry. My gut says, and I should say, I appreciate everybody being here. I know you don't have to spend your time here. You guys could be doing a variety of things. I get it. But I think it's really cool you actually are here. This was what we've been using the tool earlier. Dynamometer, right? Squeeze these together, and the numbers jump up, which I actually think is pretty cool. We've done a lot. We like doing it. We feel, and I feel it's probably the most accurate way to measure how hard you can squeeze your hand shut. We've been hitting it pretty good. The way it works is wrap your hands around the handles. Just give a little squeeze. So in this case, I squeezed with 74 pounds of pressure. We know that that's not a big number. Well, how do we know that? Because we've been testing it a lot, and every time was way more than that. Like, look at left. I half-assed it with my left and got 154. Now we're back to the left hand for a certification. Let's re-chalk. We're using some really generic chalk. If I were doing a contest or really trying to beat all-time PR, this chalk either looks like the surface of the moon or Wonder Bread. Huh. It's split the long way. I was super annoyed. So we'll re-chalk. The chalk that I think is very good, if you need some chalk, if you want to know, hey, what can I do to get some badass chalk? Spider chalk is good. This chalk weighs basically nothing. The spider chalk is honestly like a little heavy. Left hand, we got 84. I'm trying to think what the next best jump is. And I think what I want to do, I'd like to see myself in an 88. I'd love to see myself in an 88. I'm talking about like it's a fine wine. So let's see if we take our Iron Mind, 1.5. Can we do a credit card close in the left hand? If we were fresh, and we're not, this is the credit card, by the way. If we were fresh, I am guaranteeing, no doubt, we hammer this. And we hammer it hard. But can we do it now? That's what we want to find out. Here's the gripper. I'm going to use this finger to reel it in. And then I'm going to pass the card through, right? Pass the card through to count as a certification close. Who doesn't love this noise? what's that term? Like some people like ASM or something. No, ASMR, I think. Let's get after it. This isn't closing itself. That's where we step in. Great. I love the knurling on this. It's going to ruin the skin on my hands, but it's going to help me get a close for sure. Let's let it get a little wider, boys and girls. Pass it through. Got it. And shut. There's no way that's not shut. I'm pumped up about that. You know what, guys? I'm actually pumped up about that. Hey, if you found the channel, if this is your first time, you don't mind, hit subscribe. Because again, if we end up getting to 20 subscribers tonight, and we're actually close, we're at about 15, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take out the final boss. The final boss is the hardest gripper I own. It's in the corner over there, adjacent to the Strongman trophy. I'm going to give it the hardest chest crush I can. And we'll see how close I get to closing it. It'd be great if I closed it. I don't know that me closing it's in the cards, but I'd be pumped up just trying it. All right. We just got the 88 in the left. Now we go right hand. We're trying to find what our max currently is for a credit card close. We know right now that we're not actually finding a true max because we've done so much grip work tonight, right? It's not like actually possible to find it based on all the volume we've done. But listen to this. If we can get at least a decent baseline of what our crushing grip is, it's going to allow us to do some programming, which is actually super, super important. Programming is literally just using science plus numbers to put together a workout routine. That's all that is. What I like about this thing the most is, and the feedback I've received, if I've received any, and I actually have, is that it's pretty easy to read on camera. The next time we do this is going to be Tuesday. Before we do our max axles deadlifts, we're going to try this. I actually think I can put up a bigger number than I put up tonight. And I'd really like to put that to the theory. Again, we like trying to use some science on it. We're going to use our Wonder Bread chalk, surface of the moon chalk. There we go. We've got a credit card on standby. We just did the 95, and it was honestly harder than it should have been. So what we're going to do is we are going to jump up. We're not going backwards. We have two choices. We've got this old school, very cool 96. Look at this. Look at this. It's the master. Look at those bevels. Now there's very little knurling, which would make it tough. But those bevels are so wide and deep. I just absolutely love it. Or like this gripper, the 96. Still a pretty easy number 2. I think I'm just going to stick with the iron mines. They've been good to me tonight. I've had some success. I want to keep working that ladder. I appreciate everybody being here on a Saturday. So we're going to get the gripper set in our hand. Once we like it, we're going to try to pass this through. Then we have to try to shut it. Iron Mind, number 2 hand gripper. And scene. That's a pretty good set. I like it so far. The part I absolutely hate is this part. I hate having to pass this wide credit card through it. Because I can already feel myself losing leverage. Chat, was that closed? Was that closed? I couldn't tell if it was closed. Can anybody tell me if it was closed? I'm really, really hoping it was. Just, I guess, let me know what you think. I'd be super interested. I'm not going to give myself credit. I wasn't thoroughly convinced. I was not thoroughly convinced. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wait 1 second, and then I'm going to squeeze this. The reason why I'm going to squeeze this is because I now know I'm on the tail end of strength. And I want to see at this point what I still have in the right hand. Again, I'll make it in my notes, and I can use that for proper planning going forward, if that makes sense. So we're going to zero it out. Zero it out. Wrap it up. So when I'm low on strength, when I'm low on crushing power, I should be able to say, you know what? I'm always going to be good. I should always be good for a 187 close. More or less 187 close. Does that make sense? Now the left hand, we're still going to try to certify in another gripper because somehow our left hand, which is not our dominant hand, still seems to have something left in the tank. Explain that one. I can't. So, yeah, man, let's get after it. Chalking up. Hey, we lost the chat on my end for a second, but I'm back, so I appreciate it. Yeah, it was hard to tell. Fishing Patriots back. Yes, Brickhouse is here. Everybody's here. Deesville. Thanks, gang. Drew Carlson, number one is rough. You got some smart people in here. All right, I'm going to hit you with a riddle. All you smart people, because everybody's slamming the teapot one. I thought the teapot one was super stupid hard. To be honest, I didn't think anybody was going to get it. We had some people getting it. So, how about this one? The inventor of this riddle, or at least who told it to us, I think is actually on the chat right now. So maybe he won't answer. I'm heavy going forward. Backwards I'm not. What could that possibly be? What are we talking about? Let's find the next hardest gripper for the left hand somehow. Oh, shit. You know what the problem is now? I have a massive gap in my... Massive gap. 5-pound gap's not massive. So this is the problem with my collection. I've got an 88. Now this 88 that you see here, right? 88. It's a pretty rare hand gripper. It's the GHP4, the colored edition. It's 88 pounds of pressure, which that's cool. The problem is we have another hand gripper right here that's also 88. Now, even though they have the same number, I would say that the one on the right is much harder. Look at how wider. See how the handles are much wider on this one? Oh, now you can see it. Plus, the other thing is, right hand, which is done testing, will demo. Look with my right hand. I grab it. Kind of springy. A little bit. Good effing luck. I've now introduced a brick into the chat. This thing is really hard to get it to move at all. So although it's the same number, I'm going to use this hard red one in my left hand right now. And I'm going to see if I can insert on that. I think I can. Hey, you know what? For all the folks we have in here, out of curiosity, if you train grip, if you're someone, you don't necessarily have to consider yourself a gripster, although you can if you want. But riddle me this. If you train grip, just put a 1 in the chat. I'm super curious. If you train anything, if you train something else, bench press, squat, you run around the track, put a 2. Super curious. All right, here we go. The Iron Mind credit card. The rule is you put it in your hand, and before you touch the handles together, you have to pass it through clearly and obviously. Come on, I'd really love to get this one, and I think I'm capable of it. Yeah, this is way harder. Might be able to do it, might not. I think I can do it though. Come on. Let it out in the palm. Okay, good. Let it out in the fingers. Now it's got to come from the fingers. Oh, hell yeah. Why is the left hand still putting on a show? The left hand's still putting on a show. I love it. So we got that one, the 88. Aiden, it's nice to have you back, man. Yeah, you guys are right. Oh, wait. So that one, looked good barely. Got it. Yeah, Brickhouse knows it, so he won't say anything. Yeah, man, a ton. That's the real deal. I'm going to go back to back left. Let me ask you this. Let me give this dyno. My right hand is recovered. I'm going to give this an isometric. Because these handles don't move, when you squeeze it really, really hard, that's called an isometric. What am I going to get on this? What number is going to show up? A needle is number 1, number 2. God dang, Joe. There's people like Joe out there, and I love them. They embarrass us, but I love them. He probably popped into the chat, had a mouthful of popcorn, and said, oh, I know number 1. I guess I'll try 2. Oh, 2's not hard. Yeah, man, you're right. Appreciate it. We do riddles a lot, man. If you like riddles, follow the channel. Come on, science. What are we going to get in this right hand? 2. I wish I had popcorn, 2. So I eat very clean, except on Sundays, where it's pancakes. It's chocolate chip pancakes the wife makes, which are great. And then we usually have pizza or nachos later in the night. God dang it, I wish we were eating pizza now. I still want to try to get in the 200s. I'm super annoyed. I tried it a moment ago and couldn't. I know my grip is a little fried, but let's see if we can't go 200 plus. All right, we still got a little something. We're not totally done for the night. 227 is a respectable pull. Hey, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We're going to be going live a little bit longer yet, but I tell you what, Remember, if we end up getting 20 new subs tonight, and we are close, I think we're 3 away, so sub, I'm going to take out the hardest gripper in the collection, and I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it a go. Will I shut it? Don't know. Right now, we're going to try the number 4. The Iron Mine number 4. We're going to chest crush that bad boy. So pay attention. Fall in love with grip. Fall in love with grip all over again. This is a super easy number 4. I'll grant you that. But honestly, anytime you can do something with a number 4 hand gripper, whether it's chest crush, supported grip, a force negative, I think you should be pretty pumped about that. So St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm coming St. Paul. I'm proud to be from Minnesota. I know we've got our issues right now, but I'm still proud to be from Minnesota. Where are you guys from? I know I can do this. And I'm pretty sure I got it earlier in the stream. It wasn't convincing. Now it's a little hard. Let me demo with an easy gripper. Here's what we're doing, a chest crush to help our nail bending. I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to push as hard as I can, like this, using my chest and using my fingers to crush it together. But look what happens. Now, this is an easy gripper. I don't have to apply all the force in the world. But you see how my hand meat kind of covers up the end of the gripper a bit? Can you imagine when we do a it takes 200 pounds of pressure. That other one took very little. Because of that, it's going to dig way more into my hand, and it might cover the handles. So if there's an audible click, that would let us know. I'm still going to hold it up to the chat. I'm still hoping some of you guys can see this. I'd love it if somebody can see it. I'd love it if everybody can see it. I just know that. Come on. This is the only way I can try to close this gripper. Putting it in my hand, it's not going to happen. It's a brick. It's going to hurt, but it's just going to hurt for a little bit, so we can deal with that. All right, come on, let's go, boys and girls. Was that even in frame? I got to give up on that one. We're starting to get some lingering pain, you might say. See where the handle's digging in? So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to back off that. That's the Iron Mine 200. It's not safe. I still may have gotten it. It just wasn't convincing. We're going to back down. I'd like to see us do some reps with this one. We'll pick on this one later. So this one, oh, holy crap, I remembered something. Guys, I got to show you something. I'll do more reps with this. I need to build up the pain tolerance here. It's embarrassing my pain tolerance isn't higher. Everybody needs stronger hands and chest, but oh, it was in frame. Dude. What is the frame about? Grips? Yeah, frame. Oh, Trump, I'll tell you what we're about. Live training. Lots of times it's grip. In the summer and the other months, we do a lot of outdoor stuff like strongman, but it's about hanging out, conversing, getting stronger as a team. But moreover, we're coming up very soon on a couple live events. So one live event, we rented out the Mall of America where we are hosting the North American Grip Championships. It's going to be a hell of a time. Honestly, I'll give everybody directions to the Mall of America. If you can't find it, I want everybody there. So right now we are doing a lot of grip, but we've got some other things coming up. We're going to be at other grip contests, other strongman contests, and some local festivals. And we're going to do two things. First, I'll show this. I'll show this briefly because you guys have seen it. We're going to be giving away cash prizes to people that can squeeze this. And whoever's like top 5 that day, what I really want to do is do it by different jobs. Say, if you're any kind of mechanic, boom, you'll work with your hands here. Any kind of lawyer, pencil pusher, boom. And if you win your category, we'll Venmo you like $100. So it's not a lot, but it's something. And this tests your grip. So, dude, I'm glad you're asking. Hey, consider subbing. We're so close to reaching our challenge number tonight. I'll give it a good squeeze. No, I can't give it a good squeeze in the left because I have to go for another max. I'll do the right again, even though we've smashed the right to bits. You hold it in your hand. I do think these max ISOs do serve a purpose in training, though. So you pass it to somebody, they put it in their hand, they squeeze, and in this case, I got a 224. I'm really happy with that number. I'm happy with that number. So yeah, live events based on strength, toughness, grip. Now, here's the thing I didn't want to have to do. We're going to have to jump up in class. I wish I had a 90, a 92, or any of those. Where my left hand has never actually closed, a 95 strength. I'm being serious when I say that. It's never closed a 95 with the IronMind credit card. So if I do this tonight, it'll be a PR. Oh, thanks. Thanks, brother. Torres. Dio mio, Torres. Yeah, thanks, man. I really do appreciate that. I'm trying really hard to squeeze the life out of this thing, so very cool, very cool. Oh, fettuccine linguini's back? That's tight. Trump Kramer, I hope they answer your question. So let's give it a go. We're going to set this hand grip in there. Here's what setting is. Most people, if you see a hand gripper, and here's our demo gripper, right? We've done, I don't know, thousands of closes with the now suddenly vanished demo gripper. I use it because it's super easy and I can talk through it. So most people see a hand gripper and they can't get it in their hand and fit all the fingers around. So what they allow in contest, you can put it wherever you want in your hand, right? You can reel it in. But before you go to close it, you usually have to pass something through it, right? So here I have to pass, if you're at this contest, this through. IronMind, that makes all the IronMind captains a crush. You guys know them. I love them. Say, hey, buddy, you got to use a credit card. No credit card, no money, no funny. Like that. Now, for someone like me, and not just me, we aren't a huge fan of the credit card because if you have good sized hands, that's not that big a deal. But if you don't have big hands, it's a big deal. It's really hard to make it happen. Do you guys know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit this right now. It's going to be tough. I think you can get it. Oh, Seth. Seth Boldry, everybody. Seth Boldry. Yeah, man. Congratulations, bud. Great job on the riddle. We love riddles on the channels. I've got some hard ones for tomorrow night after the Super Bowl. I don't know if anybody will get them. I usually send them to a couple people, test them, and these people struck out on them. But I'm going to use them anyways. So here we go. It's in the hand. It's in the hand. Come on. F this gripper a little bit, even though I like it, so not really. I'm going to have to pass this through. We made a 7-pound jump in strength. So that's asking a lot. Tell me if I close this gripper, chat. It didn't feel like those handles touched. To be honest, I honestly, I don't think I closed that. You can let me know, though. But that's what I'm saying. I got to get my hands. I have to get my hands on something that's like a 91, a 92, something in there so I can check it out. Because right now it's too big of a jump. Now that we've done that, we're going to go straight into a max close on this. I want to see what my strength is. Now that's close. Okay, I got it. Didn't get it. Hey, Hussam, dude, that's really cool that you said that and watched. Hey, you two guys that said that, I appreciate it. It's really hard to be unbiased, so having people like you do it really helps a lot. You said, what's my personal best? I'm glad you asked. I'll show him my personal best. Then we're going to squeeze the guts out of this thing. We're going to wrap her up nice and tight, and we're just going to try to crush that thing. This is my personal best, I think. I know I've done this one. This one is 161 pounds. Oh, he might be talking about the dynamometer. Well, if you're talking about hand grippers, and you might be, this one, 161. I was in a grip contest. Hey, check this out. You might think, do you guys remember? Do you guys remember before cool technology? My buddy put on this contest, Strong Arm Tactics, 2004. CD still works. I finally tracked down a way to play it, but he had to print these graphics out and cut it around. Now AI could make something so badass, it'd probably mail it to your house. Yeah, so this is really cool. This is the contest where I threw down on this bad boy. Now that day, I closed one that's harder, but I don't remember what the number is. I'm sure it wasn't much harder. I am not close to this now. Right now, my best one is one that comes in at 145. I'm going to go and give this a hard pull. Now that we've seen that I'm significantly starting to swing and miss on some grippers, yeah, that one was close, but it was still a miss. Now that we've seen that, I want to see what this reads for a strength measurement. Then we're going to go into something I think is pretty cool. Left hand. Well, left hand represent. How is it getting 191? I don't understand. How can it get 191 after all this work? It's staying relatively consistent. Pop the right hand on here. Right hand is shot, by the way. I don't know that we'll reach the 2s. See what I mean? God, they're so close now, and they should be so far apart. Hey, if you're new here, I'm glad you're here. I tell you what, we're trying to get to the 20 subs. If we get 20 subs, we're going to go over here, and we're going to try to chest close this. That's the final boss. The guy in the glass case, yes it is. We won't be opening him tonight. That's the final boss. I hope we get to it. I hope we get to it. Here's something you're going to find very interesting. We've got this strap here, and I'm going to go grab this. This is a strap, a lifting strap, as it were. This is a plate, a boring plate. Hey, where are you guys from? Out of curiosity, where are people from? I have to minimize audio when I view the channel. People around me might... Ha! Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the grunting is a thing. It happens. My apologies. Here's how we're going to finish off our grip for the night. We're going to do multiple sets of this. These are called strap holds. There's value in these. And as soon as this delinquent starts behaving itself, come on, delinquent, I'll show you how to use it. Here's a trick I didn't want to have to do. Double it over and thread it like a needle. Speaking of needles, see the clues up there for our riddle? Great, here we go. Let me check the chat. France, yes! Nate from Canada? My God, Nate from Canada. Where could you be from? I'm not sure. So, a lot of people when they train hand grippers, and we're using our demo gripper, they find a gripper that they can close, and it makes sense. So, this is a gripper. You close it like a 2. Let's do 10. 3, 4. I love the creak. Don't you love the creak? 7, 8, 9, 10. Obviously, I can master this one. But let's say I try this one. Now, this one, even fatigued, this is still pretty manageable for me. Well, how about this? What city are you from then, Nate from Canada? France. Where are we from? Southern France? So there we go. We got the Iron Mind 1. But let's say it's like this. Watch this. I'm like, I'm trying. I can't close it. Because that's not closed, right? I'm trying. I can't close it. Let's say this is the ideal gripper that you want to try to close. And your strength currently is at 79. So this is 79 pounds of pressure. You can't close it, but you've got a gripper. Let's say you've got one that was 79. Let's find a nice in between. We'll use this one. Let's say you can close this. And this is a sharp looking gripper, by the way. 66, that's just a beautiful looking gripper. GHP3. So let's say you can rep this out, but God dang it, you can't get the other one. What a lot of us do, since this part of the gripper, the final close, right? Most people can get a gripper and they get it to like here, but this is the hard part. Again, not closed. Not. Look really close. Please look really close. Not closed. Closed. So most people, you can read the G. You guys can read the G. So I'm going to do a quick demo for you before we do the live, really hard ones. So in an effort to make your hand stronger in that final part, most people say, work on squeezing one you can shut and holding it there. The problem is, it's hard to tell if it's closed still. You want to fix that? Do this. Where'd it go? Put a strap with a plate on it and hold it until I'm going to let it fall out. You just hold it. Ah! The second those handles, and I mean this when I say it, the second those handles open up a little bit, it's going to fall out. It's going to force you to otherwise close harder. UK, Scott Harvey, man, great to have you. Thanks, brother. It's going to force you to hold that harder than you really want to. Because again, if I'm just holding it shut, you don't really know if it's like it's open now. You'd never know it. That's going to make you squeeze harder than you have to. I'm going to do a real set right now, okay? The goal is to get 10 seconds. So somebody get a timer, somebody get the timer going. We're going to go left hand first. We'll start with a warm-up. We're not going to do anything too crazy. We're hanging this 2.5 pound plate from the hand gripper. And like I said, because we're going to do a kind of easy one to start, we'll just grab this one here. So let's warm up with a 53. So start me. Somebody watch the timer. Somewhere's got a timer, I know that. Ready, go. We'll just hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's why I use rubber plates in the basement. Do you know how lame it would be if I was doing that and it kept crashing down and smashing my hand? Now we're going to jump to the right hand. Let's go a little harder. Wait, is this really? I want to become the best gripper? Dude, you should. You should. Focus on being the best gripper. Hey, come hang out. Live stream. We're holding the 2026 North American Grip Championships next year here in Minnesota. I'm the promoter. Nice to meet you. I'm going to grab this 78. Nope. Let me do my warm-up set first. We'll use this one for real on a warm-up set. I'm glad you found the channel. We talk a lot of grip. Grip strongman, a couple other things. That's pretty much it. The human hand and forearm is truly amazing. So, see that? We've got 2.5. It's actually showing up really, really well tonight. I'm pumped about that. We've got a lifting strap through there. We're going to put that strap right between these handles, and we're going to chopstick it. It's actually called a strap hold. We should start calling it chopsticking. And I'm going to hold it for 10 seconds. At the end of 10 seconds, and this will be easy enough for me to do it. This gripper is only rated at 66. For fettuccine, I'll try not to make too much grunting on this easy one so he doesn't have to turn it down. We'll do 10 seconds. But I tell you what is going to happen. We're going to use some freaking hard ones in a moment here, and we won't be able to tone down any of the noises. There you go. See how they're touching? Strap's kind of blocking it, but we're there. Wow, my left hand is getting its ass kicked out, or my right hand's getting its ass kicked already. Now, it doesn't help that we're losing some callus in there, ladies and gentlemen. The callus was already opened up earlier this week, that cut, and it's peeled back a little bit. If I'm being honest, I'm not in love with that. Let's go left hand. Left hand, we did the 53 a second ago. Oh, you know what we forgot? Sorry, we forgot this. I owe you guys something. I said I was going to do something. I haven't done it yet. We'll take this gripper. We'll take the Iron Mine number 3. We've got 16 number 3s. Let's take this one. We're going to chest crush this. I've been chest crushing during the stream. We got the Iron Mine number 4 rated at 200, but it was very hard. I'm going to use an easier one, try to keep it in frame, so you guys can tell me if I actually shut it or not. Does that sound good? Don't think it closed? Gnarly. You seem like a really nice guy. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Hey, thanks, man. Hey, sub the channel so you're always with us. Appreciate it. So, chest crushing. I first got into it when I got into nail bending. Nail bending, steel bending. You take a rod, and you go, you pull, or you go like this. Like this, and you try to bend it. But at some point, it's got a kink in it. Well, if it's already kinked there, my wrists don't really want to, they're physically bumping into each other. That's not good. Lose the hat. It's toasty now. So what a lot of us started doing, we take a hard gripper to work on crushing that last little bit of it. I'm going to try to do this for 5 reps. And I'm hoping I'm doing it in a manner where you can actually see these touch. So here we go. Let's like it up. It hurts. That's fine. Ready? 1, 2, 4, 5. Now, I think you could hear it. Could you see it? Could you see if that touched? Or could you hear it? Really impressive strength. Hey, thanks, brother. Thanks. Hey, Scar TV, man, thanks for being here. What up, humans? It's good to have you guys there as well. Yeah. Glad you guys could see that. It actually felt really good. While it feels good, let me jump into a harder one. I need to get some volume working. So if that was a number 3 at 147, we'll grab this one. Now watch what happens here. Watch closely. I'm going to hop right into it. This one has sharp knurling, and it rates at 156. My guess is after I do my set of 5 here, I'm guessing I'm going to have some painful reminders in the shape of knurling on my hand. Does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying? Let me take a couple breaths and I'll hit it. Yeah, it is crazy lighting photography. Shit, man, that's some awesomeness. Hey, thanks. Really cool. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that. I'm doing the best I can. 156. Let's see if this thing totally just ruins the integrity of my hands and more or less the skin. A bad habit I have sometimes is yelling too loud before an attempt. I'll try not to do that. The other one sometimes is, like lick my, I don't know why. Yeah, let's get 5. It's going to be hard. It's going to be a lot harder than the last one. So clasp your fingers because you want the hands to be part of it too, man. But you're really trying to engage the chest. And I'm going to hold it here. Hopefully you can see. There you go. 5. Here's what I can't figure out. So that was 156. That felt easier than the last one for some reason. Gang, this is going very well tonight, by the way. Bad joke, Elma. Yeah. You seem so honest and normal, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not the best at any of these things. Oh, look at this. Do you see the knurling lines, the patch? That's where the handle was. There's a... Holy balls. There's a small indent there. How is there a small... Yeah. God, there's a small indent in my... I hope it goes away. It'll go away. It'll go away. I'm going to try harder ones. Earlier in the chat, we were doing some of that, and it was weird because it felt harder than that. Now, all of a sudden, now it feels way easier. Johnny Gutierrez, Volviste. And I'm also pissed off, if I can say that. I think I can say that I didn't get a 200 on this last time. So I'm going to squeeze this. Here's the handles. And I'm going to make myself get 200. And people say, you can't make yourself. Well, yes and no. Let's just make sure we do it. Wrap those fingers around. Give it a hell of a pull. Yeah, that was grunting. Apologies to the easily offended. We got it, though. All right. 225.8. Yeah. So, okay. So that's what I wanted to see. Well, I might as well try left hand. I've never cracked 200 in my left hand. Let me shake it out. I've never actually done that. It was close. Okay, thanks. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hey, guys, remember, and I appreciate this, if we get to 20 new subs, and I think we will tonight, I take on the final boss. Final boss is that gripper at the head of the table. These are all my grippers, rated by strength. And that one stands alone, and it's not that close. All right, left hand. Let's go for max on the left hand. Got it? I've never gotten 200. I'd love to get 200 on this left hand. Mid-work, it ought to be pumped. I don't understand. Half you guys were in the chat earlier. I don't. Hey, thanks, photography. Very cool. How did that number go up? Well, Jesus, if it's still going well, let me chalk up and go into more chest closes. I don't understand. I'll say this. I honestly earlier was giving it everything I had in some of these gripper closes. We've been training our butts off, and now all of a sudden, I don't know. Now all of a sudden it seems like it's coming out of nowhere. Basketball coach said our girls need to work on their grip strength. Eric's so smart. Yeah, Eric will get them going. You know what we could do? You know, honestly, what we maybe should do? Because this is the one we did last time. Let's make a decent jump up. Let's go all the way up to, God, dare I say it? Should we do this? For those that know about grippers, check this out. Well, Jeff, don't say check it out and hold it upside down. You're going to annoy everybody. This is the Ironmind 3.5. It's a really hard hand gripper. I mean, it can be closed. Don't get me wrong. There's people that can do it. Hey, I still think if I keep screwing my head on and do the good training, I still think I've got a shot at closing this with my hands one day. I actually think, yo, No Quarter Jim is back. Nice. Without the beanie, you can... quick thing. I love my bald head so much. Why the hell did I wait like 10 years to shave it? I should have shaved it in kindergarten. I found this. Can I be honest with you? I'll just be honest with you anyways. I have found that people are in two camps. Female people. then there's no in between. They either don't like the bald look at all. They're like, oh, I want nothing to do with it. Then that's totally fine. Or it's the other thing. I'm married, so tells you what the wife thinks of it. Yeah, man, very controversial, the bald head among the females. 174. I want to get a triple with this. I'm going to try to do it, a chest crush, right? My grip's not strong enough to go like this, so if you showed up to watch that, I'm so sorry to disappoint. I really am. But please don't leave. Watch this. I've got decent upper body strength. I'm going to lace my fingers. I'm going to keep it between my hands, and I'm going to boom, 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 and I'm going to try to touch it. I don't want to touch it once. I want to touch it 3 times. I'm going to be getting back into nail bending, and this is useful. I'll explain after. Let me know. I do want to make sure that the handles touch. It's a little hard to show it in a frame, so I'll just have to try harder. Come on. Stop! Debate how smart that was. So, there's the... Oh, you can see it there. Screenshot that. That's a dent. Now, the dent will come back. The dent better come back. But yes, technically right now it's indented. But I would say, I honestly think I got it. I actually felt like I was behind on stream and didn't even realize. That's okay. I do actually think that touched pretty good. So I'm getting stronger through the workout. That's not really supposed to happen. But that's just telling me, hey, if we got the 174, which we did, let's do some strap holds. Let's bump it up. Should we bump? I think we can bump it up. Let's go. Let's split the difference. I've got an Ironmind number 4 that's rated at 200 pounds, which is it still hasn't come back. It's still beveled into. Well, it'll come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Let's split the difference. So if that's 174 and my Ironmind number 4, one of my 4s is a 200. Let me get one in that upper 188. This one. Now, this is actually a poor gripper to choose. This is not a good choice. 188's not a good it's not a good choice, but we're going to do it because we like the number. This means it takes 88 pounds of pressure to touch the handles together, right? These tags that hang off most of my grippers, that's what they're telling us. The problem with this one, it's some of the sharpest knurling in the whole collection. In between that, we're going to train a little grip. So I'm going to take this gripper rated at 66 pounds of pressure. The reason why I'm using this is I'm going to do a strap hold. I'm going to take this weightlifting plate, 2.5 pounds. I'm going to take this lifting strap, and I love lifting straps. These are so cool. I'm going to pinch it like a chopstick here, and we're going to make darn sure we hit 10 seconds. The reason why we do that, because it's important to know why, it really forces all of us to over squeeze right here. You can't just touch and go. Most people, when they fail on a gripper, is this part. So knowing we're always chasing harder grippers, let's find a way to use grippers we can close to bridge the gap. So we've got this one. We're going to use our really cool green gripper. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Fettuccine, if we don't hit the 10, will you let us know? Fettuccine's an active member. Right? It's a very wide gripper. Kind of a B word to get in your hand. All right. Now we want to pinch it. You should see. Now, I started at, okay. The handles are being squeezed hard. I'm squeezing harder than I need to because if I let up for a second, and we'll drop it now, that's 10. Because, oh, cool, it hit the tripod. It's better than my toe. The benefit of doing these, one, like we said, we're working that hard spot. But sometimes, let's say I want to hold this for 30 seconds and say, I'm just going to squeeze as hard as I can at this point in the grip. And that's going to train my overcrush. Well, yes and no, because I used to train this way. Okay, I'll hold it. Ever so often, there's a hiccup. For some reason, the nerves just say, open up a bit. And you might say, oh, that's close enough. It's not close enough. That strap and weight, that's pulling down. You are going to know when you light up, when you loosen up at all. You need new ones? What's wrong with your grippers? No cheating. Quite the beaver. Well, I like that you guys are acting the... Oh, yeah. Did you see what that guy wrote? He's making a very good point. Bob's making a new one. Sounds like he needs new grippers. Listen to this. He's making a fantastic... We'll train the right hand in 1 second. What he's saying you can do, he's right. Coin holds. Coin holds are an easy way to do it that require even less equipment. Take a small coin. Don't use the penny. I guess they're extinct. But put a dime in there, and it'll do the same thing. Eventually, it's not pinching enough, and it falls out. We call those coin holds. Hey, Bob, you obviously know a lot about this. That's super cool, dude. Would you mind subbing the channel, hanging with us another time? It'd be very cool. Foul, you're out. Now we're going to hit the right hand with the strap hold, and then we're going to chest crush that really hard gripper that I showed a second ago with a horrible knurling. We'll get a couple chest crushes. After the chest crush, we're going to do another hand calibration. We're going to take a crack at this, and we're going to say, all right, how strong is the hand? Do you still have some horsepower? Yeah, I use that thing a lot. But what I like is it tells me what's still left in the hand. If I fall below a certain number, then I know I need to back the training off a different way. So my right hand, historically better than, although not much better tonight, is historically better, so we'll bump it up. Let's use this. Let's jump to a 79. We're just getting in some nice volume work. We don't have to do anything too hard. We're going to set it in our hand. Then we're going to shove the strap in here. Got it? We'll hold it for 10 seconds. Should be more than doable for our lovely right hand. Pinch it. There you go. Started at the 0. 5. You know, I'm just going to take that. Oh, we did it. We're losing it. We're losing it. That's fine. We can lose it. That's fine. That doesn't really bother me. But yeah, we're getting in some nice reps, some nice volume on our crushing grip. We're going to get some more in. Right now is the moment I've been waiting for about 15 minutes. The hard riddle, is that teapot? Holy crap. Hey, you see what he just said? You see what our new guy said? Photography. I've got 2 riddles on the board. The top one, what has one eye but can't see? A classic. The bottom one, I start with a T. I end with the T and have T inside. Essentially, what am I? And, don't read the chat, but somebody here is pretty smart. Are these grippers a good way to train your grip strength or mostly to test? This thing, here, why don't I just squeeze this now? This thing is great at testing. These don't actually move. It's an isometric pull. See, as I pull on that, the numbers jump. So this is probably the best thing out there to test. I'm going to do a pull on it right now. We're going to go left-handed. Come on. Let's go. Come on, big pull. Now, we did a strap hold a couple minutes ago. Seems reasonable. It's down. So I don't know that I built any strength there. Do you know what I'm saying? But watch what happens again as I test it, and then I'll show... Hang on a second. Let me do it with my right hand. Hey, if I get 200, would people sub the channel? We're at the end of a brutal grip workout. Well, we're not at the end. We have a couple more sets left, but we're damn near at the end of a brutal workout. If I hit 200, I'd love to collect some subs. Here's the handles. I'm going to wrap it real tight. I'm going to give it heck. Dude, I just finished the strap holds and I'm still getting my 220s. So we know this. We've been training our grip with a lot more high volume than usual. And it seems like that high volume is paying. Thanks, Johnny. You send gloves. I'll throw them up. I'll pin them up in the room. How about that? It's really helping. It's helping all our volumes, helping our endurance. Let me chalk up. And then I'm going to do that big chest crush that I've been waiting to do. You guys let me know if it's actually closed or not. Sound fair? And yeah, if you're a lurker and you just saw that, consider subscribing to the channel. I feel it's fair. All right. This gripper that we're going to use has really crazy knurling. It's rated at 188 pounds. The goal is to shut it 3 times by doing it with our chest. We're going to lace our fingers. And we're going to go boom. That's the goal. I think I can do it, but can I do it 3 times? If I get something that's 188, think of it like a military press. If you clean 188 pounds to here, and you go 1, 2, 3. Well, your max isn't 188. It's probably 200. Actually, it's probably over 200. 206 or 207 probably. But then I'm going to try that Iron Mind 4 again. I'm pretty sure I closed it earlier on the stream, but all of a sudden I've got like the second wind, or maybe I'm more warmed up now. So I'm going to go for this. Just take a look, if you don't mind, and let me know if these touch. I'm going to try to hit it 3 times. Kind of sucks actually doing it. It feels good once you're done that you actually accomplish something. Kind of sucks while you're actually doing it. Come on, fingers. I'm going to need all the chest too. Watch me pull it close to my throat. 1, 2. I think 3. I honestly think that. I don't think the third one made an audible noise, but I think I got it. Here's how you know the effort was there. That nice, lovely indent that you can only get from chest crushing a gripper that you probably shouldn't even be messing around with. That's what we have going on there. Left hand strap holds coming up. If people say I got that, on the atom level, nothing ever touches any. Oh God, I like that. We don't get a lot of that. I love it. Jacob Armstrong, hey, how are you, brother? Australia, hell yeah. Fettuccine, yeah. These people are really good at these riddles, by the way. Hey, let me toss this one out. I've tossed this one out before. I did it early in the stream. This is a verbal one. If you know it, don't say anything. Why ruin the fun, right? Ready? I'm tallest when I'm young. I'm shortest when I'm old. We have some regulars in here, so if you're a regular, don't ruin it. But for everybody else, what do you think? I'm going to chalk up. I'm going to hit the strap hold. We're going to go left hand now. And the strap hold, think of the gripper handles. Think of them like pliers. Think of them like chopsticks. This strap essentially is kind of tethered, if we want to call it that, to a plate that weighs 2.5 pounds. And we're going to pinch this strap. Again, we're going to pinch the strap like chopsticks. And we're going to hold it for 10 seconds. We're trying to build up some grip endurance. And this is going to do a great job of letting us know if those handles slide at all, this weight's going to find that weakness. Make sense? So what's a nice one? We just did a 66 in the left hand, so we need to make a jump. How big of a jump? What seems adequate? We could really challenge. Why don't we just really challenge ourselves? Look at this one. For those gripper aficionados, this is a single stamp number 1, very hard to come by. Not great knurling. So what does that mean? Because the knurling's not great and it's already missing some, I'm going to have to really, really squeeze to hope that this thing does not fall out of my hand. I got to give you 10 seconds. I owe you 10 seconds. It's the least I can do. Okay, it's in. Here we go. Started at 14 seconds by my watch. 10. That was really hard. After all the volume, we're approaching failure. I'm going to chalk up. I'm going to go right hand right now. I don't see a reason to wait. I don't see a reason to wait at all. I love getting the chalk in here. Hopefully, I hope chalk is helpful. I hope that chalk is healthy for people. Now, what is a good one to try in the right hand? That one is, what about this? What if we jump to this one? What if we do an 85? Not impressed? Okay. Let's not do that one then. Why don't we do, this will be a hard one. This one's a number 2, although it's a very easy number 2, right? Channel the power through your left leg, through your back, down your right. Hey, Bob Ken, he's talking about, I believe in stuff like that. I don't know if you're joking or not. I believe in stuff like that. It's going to be hard. There's not a lot of knurling on this. What's here is smooth. It's 95, so we made a pretty big jump. All right, gang, stay with me while we do this squeeze. We're going to pinch them like chopsticks. We're going to hold this plate. Let's count off the 10 seconds. Let's get after it. Sound good? Sound fair? Come on. After this, we're going to try shutting the iron mine number 4. Ah! Oh, here we go. Started at the 1. Come on. 5, 3, 2, 1. That actually pumps me up. The only thing that doesn't pump me up is when you let the gripper out slowly. It keeps pulling some of the skin off. I'm not in love with that, if I'm being honest. Butter-cha. Very Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang. Well, here's what we're up against now. I honestly think I should try this. I really think I've got a shot at chest closing it, but doing it in a manner that's convincing where everybody will either be able to say, hey, yeah, you got it, or no, you missed it, try again another day. Hey, for the people just swinging through here casually, I really appreciate you being here. Whether you're liking it or hanging out or loving it or you're never here again, it's all the same. I appreciate everybody. You got a lot of options. Well, probably at least have some options on your Saturday. What day is today? Yeah, it's Saturday. You probably have some options on your Saturday. Bazinga. Holy crap, you know that? People actually know that? What is... Oh, no, listen to this. We just got a guy putting one in here. I can't wait to read it. What is 5 toes and it's not your foot? 5 toes, you're not your foot. What the hell is that? Let me think on that. I'm going to chalk up, and I'm going to give this a go. I am going to try really hard to touch these handles together. I really am. Again, this is the Iron Mine 4 in a chest crush. The reason why we do chest crushing, which I'll show in a second, is because we want to bring up our crushing power because we want to get back into nail bending. We'll start out light with nail bending. It's kind of dangerous-ish. If you're ever having a weak day, go get your GHP Junior set that are literally made for children. We've been showing the strength of grippers all night, and this one is 7 pounds. It takes 7 pounds of pressure to close this. In other words, it almost closes itself. Super Bowl party, we're going to have a grip off at the Super Bowl party, so that should be fun. This bad boy will be making quite the appearance. Everybody's going to have to squeeze it. I expect some very unhappy guests. Just kidding. They're all family and friends. They know my quirks by now. Some people have requested it. Some of the people coming know I have it and said they want to do it. So I'm not shoving it on anybody. Not really. A little bit. 200-pound chest crush, Iron Mind. What is 5 toes and it's not your foot? I don't know. I don't know. Gutierrez. The important thing to me is that I can chest crush number 4. This is actually a pretty easy one. But if I can get this is 200. I've got one that's 203. If I can get that one, I've got one that, the staggered. They get harder and harder. So I'm going to do my best not to shake too much. I'm a little worried that in the squeezing process, my skin might overlap. But I will really try to hold it up close in a closed position, provided I can do it, so people can get a definite look. But just be honest, if I don't get it, that's fine. If you want to give me a high five if I get it, that's fine too. This is shut up and do it. I don't think I got it. I guess I could ask. It slipped a little bit. I'm watching on the replay. Nope, didn't get it. The hands ended up touching. How am I going to do that then? That's the problem then. This is what I think happened. Give me an easy gripper. This is what it felt like happened. I went to do this. It honestly felt like this part touched and there was still a gap in the gripper. I don't know how to overcome that. Better stick with my strap holds for now. Yeah, no touch. Everybody's a critic. No touch, not quite. That's all right. It's your foot? Yeah. It's not your foot, it's your other foot. Okay, no, I like that. That's good. We've got strap hold left hand, chalk up, go for it. We've been actually making some pretty steady gains on the strap holds. So we're going to jump right into an 84. 84 will be a good one for the left hand. Again, the goal is going to be hold it for 10 seconds. Hey, Deesville, you might be right about that. I'm not going to try it anymore tonight. What I'll do next time. So I got the 188. I don't think anybody's questioning shutting this chest-wise 188. So what I can do next time is say, I can do this. For example, I'm guessing I probably could have got the 192 tonight. That'll be the goal. Next Saturday when we do this again, for those that come back, we're going to make this a reality. We're going to take this. Here, put your thumb under it. It'll show up better. Take the GE. We're going to shove it up till that day. I'm going to do a 10-second strap in the left. We'll do one more in the right. Pinch it. Come on now. Started at the 9 on the timer. You know what I'll do? I'll hold it over my next set, I'll do it over the buckets of water. Give myself a little extra motivation. 9, no problem. Right hand, we used the 95 last time. And it felt doable. Let's make a jump. I've got a 98. I'd love to see myself in a 98. So that's the bucket. Let me put it here. I'll do my strap hold over that. Be a little extra. I absolutely don't really want to get my equipment wet, but that'll be the motivation to not drop it. Put it lower on the hand. Yeah, that's the best way. Thanks to everybody being here. It's been a heck of a night. I had a heck of a night. Hey, are people doing stuff for the Super Bowl, or is it just my family that gets together and has a party? I'm actually pretty interested hanging out with the fam, actually. Got to get 10 seconds. I'll count them out loud. Let's go. We'll just hold it over this. Oh, that's not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that was everything. That was about to fall out. We would have had a nice little splash. That would have sucked. Bob night. I do my workout. I do HV pack, big red churning stem pipes. Oh, then you know what you could probably do? You could probably do this. You need good forearm strength to pick up that dumbbell. That dumbbell actually has a circumference of a Coke can. It's a replica to an old-fashioned dumbbell. Now, this isn't crushing grip. This is totally different than crushing, but I'll give it a go even after the grip work. Wrap your thumb. This weighs 110 pounds. Again, normally a 110-pound dumbbell is nothing, but the thick handle makes it tough. Got it. It's nice in the winter. Being in the basement in the winter, it's so awesome. Everything's so nice and dry. Let's do it the right hand. The right hand's better at thick bar, normally. Yeah, we still got some work to do. We're not where we want to be, but that felt okay. Well, I tell you what, I appreciate everybody being here. Here were the answers to the rules. Got this? So, what has one eye but can't see? And a fair amount of people, honestly, actually got this. They actually got that. It's a needle. I got that from SSE Equipment. Can I do lat rows? Yeah, I'll do some lat rows with it quick. My buddy Zach makes it, Stanovich. He's a very solid guy. I'm one of his biggest customers. So, quick stories about these. They're meant to replicate the Thomas Inch dumbbell, which has a very thick handle like that. Now, what I have doubles of all these because I use them in my grip contest and strongman contest to do farmer's walks. So that's 110 pounds. Right now I have the 110s. Let me drop it down. I'll do some rows now too. I have the 110s. I have the 120s. I have the 137s. Being shipped to me this week on that pallet, and I couldn't be more excited, being shipped to me. 78s. 78s is going to be awesome. I can finally do some curls with a cool looking dumbbell. I have 100s and I have 154s. We're using these at the North American Grip Championship at the Mall of America. We're going to make people pick them up and farmers walk with them. I'm a sick puppy, but it's going to be great. Now, if I put it there, would you be able to see the dumbbell row? Probably not, so I'll back it out. Yeah, let me go for like 5 reps. I mean, I think I could do that. Is the competition on YouTube? Nate, yeah, we're streaming it live on here. So Tuesday, I don't know if people like what I'm about to say. It's going to be technical. I'm having one of my friends come with. We're buying 2 very expensive cameras, a new laptop, and some, well, it's not technical because I don't understand it, some switching box so that we'll have 2 angles and everything. But you're going to be able to see people's hands from wherever you are. You're from Canada. You'll be able to zoom in and say this. You're like, oh, that's so clear. I can see that person chalked up too much or not enough. It's going to be frickin' sick. And yeah, God bless everybody for sure. Bald, you're losing numbers. Quick, grip something heavy. It is like that a little bit though, isn't it? So, I'm going to lean down like this. I'm going to wrap it up. I think I can get 5 reps like that. I don't see why not. I mean, I've done grip work today, but it's not that bad. Wife will be pissed if it drops on the floor. Oh, I got this. 1, up, 2, up, 3, up. It's getting close. 4, up, 5. So, we were losing it in the thumb. The back had all the back power in the world. That thumb was losing it. Let me throw some chalk in and try left hand. Yeah, it's going to be fun. We've got some sick sponsors. So my goal, I want people to care about grip. I want to make it popular. I honestly believe everybody's got hands, and at some point, everybody's wondered how strong they are. Whether it's after carpal tunnel, whether you're old like my mom, she can't open stuff. Everybody cares about their grip. And at the contest, we're going to have a grip booth. We're going to have dumbbells. We're going to have one of those heavy mugs. They're so heavy, they're hard to pick up. We're going to have that dynamometer. So I want to get people hooked. The Mall of America was super expensive to rent out. We got our headline sponsor, Minnesota's strongest reeler. Grant Thompson's throwing some serious cash at it. And I mean serious cash at it to make this a reality. So I hope I can get 3 left. I predict if I don't, the failure will be grip, not back strength. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. Let's try one more. 4. Yeah, I used to be strong. Looks like I have at least some of that core strength left. So I appreciate that. You guys, so there's some really smart people on here. Some of you guys train your grip though too. I'm convinced of that. Crazy, finish that 5 rep despite the back injury. Oh, you remember the back injury. Yes, I'm 5'10", 175, 600. People can't believe their eyes. Anatoly. Yeah, that Anatoly stuff he does is pretty interesting. I like it. The only thing, don't you think most people know who he is now? Don't you think he has a hard time going to the gym and surprising anybody? Would be my guess. Hey, if you liked what you just saw, consider subscribing to the channel. The channel's been useful. I'm using the channel, and we have one next week, where we're demonstrating the events in short form videos, right? And we're showing them to sponsors. So if you go to a sponsor and you say, you know what? I want you to give me $2,000 to sponsor hand grippers. They're going to say, who are you and why are you here? How'd you get my number? They don't understand what hand grippers are, right? You put them in your hand, squeeze them. Or if you say, hey, we're going to do inch farmer's walk with really cool dumbbells, they'll say, how does that benefit me? But by using the channel, demonstrating the event, we can connect their brand. And there's a way we can do that. But it's just nice having people follow it because it is actually helping. We've been getting some good feedback. Coming up now is our last strap hold for the night. And after that last strap hold, I'm good. I'm glad it got people going and pumped up. We'll do it pre-strap hold. We're going to do bent arm. No, we're going to go as hard as we can. We're just going to go no pinky. It's really hard to do no pinky because the hand doesn't really want to finish the close without the pinky, but it's going to have to learn to do it. No pinky close, 136.5. Really wish I had my pinky on that last one. Can't help but think it would have helped. Reset. We're going all out. We're doing a lot of crushing grip tonight, and I couldn't be happier. It is hard. Again, that pinky, Even if the pinky wasn't squeezing, if I was allowed just to keep it on this implement, I honestly believe I'd be putting up bigger numbers. Last chalk for the last strap hold. Strap holds help. It's going to get me to that next level. So we've got this. I might as well try. It won't be easy. I'm going to use this 88. I'm going to use this 88 for my last strap. Hold on the left hand. Try to get 10 seconds. Up. Nice. Here we go. I started at the 8. Awesome. Chalk up. We'll go right hand. The right hand's been doing some pretty good work, actually. Start a fitness company and call it the Bald Truth. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I know a lot about setting up LLCs. They're pretty doable. Could do that. Here we go. Last crack at the right hand. Strap hold. We'll take this. And we will grab... Let's grab a fun and funky one. Oh, well, this will suck. This isn't going to be any fun at all. Take a look. This will not be good. This is why, but are there, well, dumb question, are there political lives? I guess I didn't know that. I guess it makes sense. Hans Heiken. V. Gates is seen in, I think. It's filed. So the sucky part is, it's rated 107 pounds. Guten Abend. It's going to be really hard to pinch this shut because part of the handle's missing. But it's going to force me to make a much tighter fist to hold that sucker in place. To be honest, with all the work we've done, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to shut and hold this at all. I'll try it. If it feels good, we'll give it the real test. We'll hold it over the bucket. Sound fair? Oh, yeah, we got it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! God dang it. Gang, we're losing it. We're losing the skin, gang. Ich habe vergessen. Meissen. Oh my God. Forgot most of my German. And I can't even say I forgot it. Können Sie Deutsch? Können Sie ein Bild machen? I remember some of it. I've been to Germany a couple times, and back then, when I knew it better, I was able to actually use it and communicate. It was fun. Why is that? I feel more grip strength leaning back like a queer. Hey, Hans, you actually know stuff about grip. That is sweet, dude. I feel the same way. Dude, I feel the same way about it. My German material now too, USA for years, got it. I feel way better when I do a max close. This is true. I actually mean what I'm going to say. Where's my demo gripper? God, it's embarrassing. I'm going to use a children's gripper to demo. Let's not tell anybody on any other streams about this. When I'm doing a max gripper, I go like this. And I hunch a little forward. No, that's not true either. I thought I did. Yeah, I go like this. I squeeze and I stand. I kind of go out a little bit. I know when I do endurance holds or if I do something for reps and it's more than 5-10 seconds, well, you saw on the strap hold, I start going like this. Somehow, like loading a stone, when I get into this position, it just feels better. It's more comfortable, and I just feel stronger. I don't know why. I just honestly do. I do heavy lifting a lot, work on heavy equipment. None of these are from Craigslist, but I'll tell you what, a hell of a lot of them are from Facebook Marketplace. I love that thing. Hey guys, Hans, everybody else, I love that you're here. I appreciate it so much. We go live every day. Half the time it's grip. The other half the time, we're trying to do some kind of fun weightlifting. The final close to see what we finish at. But I'll say this, if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build it up before the Mall of America contest. It helps us land sponsors. Left hand, let's see what we have left. Okay, not much. Well, that's still good, but not nearly where we were before. Right hand, let's see what we have left. God dang, I better get a 200 on this. I'll be so annoyed if I don't. There we go, attaboy. So even though we've done all this, even though we've hit the volume, we're still getting in the low twos. I consider that very acceptable. So again, I start with a T, I end with the T, I have tea inside, you're a teapot. Or somebody else said treatment, that's smart. What has one eye but can't see? Well, but of course, it's the needle. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Subscribe, put notifications on, you won't ever miss it. But it was really helpful. You guys had some really good things to say. I'm just so glad you're here. I feel grateful. I hope you learned something. I had a great time. Bye.